Come on now, I told you where they are. So can you please cut me loose, lady?
Why should I? So I can be without a guide if your words prove false? Keep your promises at least. Is it really true you know the champion Rit? How about the man with her?
Sure, the three of us are real close.
If that's the case, do you mind escorting me to where they reside?
Yeah, whatever you say. But before that, how about you and I have some alone time? They always said to mind the booze and watch out for hot women, so this is what my butt gets for doing neither.
Less talking and more walking.
Yes, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. We're adventurers, come to meet old friends.
Adventurers, huh? Come right in.
Thank you.
Tight security you got here, Zoltan.
Hold on. You okay, Ruti?
Fine.
Someone's chipper.
Yep, this is a first for me after all.
First?
My prior adventures have always been for service. I was the hero then, but this is the first time I've taken a peaceful journey with my brother as only myself. Who knew? A simple hike through the mountains could be so joyful.
Ruti.
The four of us are headed to the mountain range called the Wall at the World's End. And unlike our travels as a hero's party, there aren't any battles in store for us today. Just a low-key, quiet trek.
What are you standing around for? Hurry up!
Okay, who votes for a quick break after this?
Yeah!
Sure!
Listen, boy, you're a mad bunch of kids to want to hike the wall when there's so many others who wouldn't scale those peaks if their life depended on it. Much less for an engagement ring.
Whatever it takes to get my hands on a blue sapphire. It's the only stone that matches the color of Rit's eyes.
Oh.
They're rare stones, but I'll bet the gym giant I'll only give an engagement ring once, so it has to be perfect.
Do you really mean all of that, Red?
Yeah, of course I do.
Save it for the honeymoon, you love birds.
You're one to talk, Mogrim. You joined us for Mink, right?
Are you already married, Mogram?
Guess that news slipped the old noggin. My missus is pregnant, you see.
Wonderful.
Wonderful indeed. The good doctor said it might come down to surgery and taking the child out of her belly. I'd do anything to ensure my wife is comfortable for the big day, but all I'm good at is hammering and chipping away with my tools. Gave it some thought and figured I could carve her a knife out of earth crystal.
Does it have special properties?
Its blades are famous for being so sharp you don't even realize you've been cut. Reckon that should ease her burden during the delivery.
Earth crystal is hard to come by. If we find the gem giants, then we'll find our sapphire and crystals.
I'm mighty grateful to you all for allowing this old dreamer to tag along with you.
Everyone here is thinking of someone I see. So am I. My big brother has traveled all over and faced countless dangers for my sake. You've been so selfless and supportive, and yet I've never once offered the same to you. So now it's my turn. I'll support you each step of the way.
Counting on it.
Hang on.
Smells like some goblins are afoot.
Ambushing unprotected travelers for food and their valuables.
I would have liked to avoid fighting, but so much for that.
How's the sword feel, boy? My finest work, isn't it?
That's all of them, right?
From what I can gather, coast is clear for now.
What is it, Mogrim?
It was a long time ago now, but I'm certain I crafted this spear.
Did you? So that means whoever was the wielder fell prey to the goblins. This world is rife with violence. There isn't a single person here who can live a life free of battle. The almighty Demis grants a divine blessing to all living things. And the scales of power tip in favor toward anyone who battles and slays someone who has a blessing.
I've been thinking. I've rejected my old life of endless fighting. Was it wrong of me to turn my back on that?
Ruti has the most powerful blessing of all. Why not? Don't ever regret choosing yourself, Ruti. Your life is yours.
But... is it?
Is me living my own life really so wrong?
Indeed. You must fulfill your duty as the world's hero. The Almighty and all humanity won't allow the hero to lead a peaceful life.
And if the Almighty won't grant me my own life?
This is their home?
Well, shucks, no one's in. I guess those two must have skipped work to sneak out on a date.
A date to where?
How should I know where? I held up my end of the deal, so let me go.
Hold it right there! Thought you could slip by me?
Do I know you, sir?
Cut the act, Godwin. Rumor had it you broke out of prison, but to have the gall to waltz back here?
You're mistaken. This fine gentleman is friends with Rit and Red, you see.
Don't make me laugh. He's a crook! This criminal attacked our champion Rit with the help of demons. He abducted the child she and Red took under their wing. He's no friend.
Is that so? Did you betray him as well?
Okay, so we may have gotten off to a rocky start, but never in a million years would I betray my friends! Hear me out, please! Whoa, time out, hero!
Okay, so what have you gotten yourself into this time?
I'm the victim here, all right? That scary Yarandrula woman thinks I'm an enemy of Red's for whatever reason.
Yarandrula? Traitors must be brought to justice. O great monarch of the forests of old, the crown ruler of Mana, origin of all life.
Oh, life has escalated super fast here.
Hey, are you crazy? What are you trying to do? Wipe out the entire town with that thing?
You're not helping.
Satsong is under attack. It's my responsibility as an adventurer to protect my home. Keep still.
Oh, polar winds! Oh, life-stealing chill! Blizzard!
About time you showed your face, Granny. I mean, Lady Istrum.
Someone we can trust?
She used to be Zoltan's mayor. Even the guild's brass thinks she's something special.
Enough is more important things to worry about.
I'll stop her. Can I count on you to cover for me?
Yes, of course.
Tell me, who are you?
Red and Rit's ally and close friend.
Do not lie.
Just ask them yourself if you truly don't believe me. They left for the wall at the world's end this morning.
And why take a journey there?
Because Red is searching for a gemstone to engrave in the ring he's giving to Rit.
A ring? You mean an engagement ring?
I do.
My. So those two mean to cement their bond. Wonderful.
Quit your swooning and fix this mess before you skip off.
Are you sure this is a good idea, lad?
What's wrong, Milgram?
Cute and fuzzy as they are, Zoogs are man-eating monsters.
True, they can be a handful and unpredictable at times, but the four of us are safe. I'm good friends with our elder.
I shouldn't be friends with anyone you meet.
These little guys are top-tier experts about the wall. If anyone can find the gem giants, it's them.
It's been far too long, Red.
It has. How are you, elder?
I know Zoltan is more than a hop, skip, and jump from here, but you must stop by every now and then.
Things have been a bit hectic on my end. I mean, we've had a hard time getting out.
As husband and wife,
We're engaged. Soon to be married.
may your future together and our friendship continue to thrive and be blessed.
You're too kind. Oh, right. Here's a home-cured ham as a gift from us.
Oh, splendid. Even more meat to go around is most appreciated indeed, yes. If only we could understand business etiquette to barter with others.
Speaking of which, we're hoping to do some business with the Gem Giants. You wouldn't happen to know where their settlement is, do you, Elder?
Why, yes, I do, and would be happy to help. But please, promise to be careful. Lately, the temperament of those fellows has been quite unusual. One could even say they've become downright angry.
Why is that?
Can't say for sure, so I advise you and your party to take caution.
Got it.
What happened?
Poor thing fell from the tree. Branch snapped right underneath his shiny feet. Hush now, no need to fuss. Need help? No, we're quite all right. There's no need to fret, my dear. Wow, it doesn't hurt anyway. Thanks, Fisher.
Something's off about the trees here. This trunk feels fragile, which...
How can you tell?
Because I was listening to the spirits, though I can't say for sure the cause. Red, can you make some fertilizer?
Sure can. I can cook something with materials here.
Get to it. It'll be a temporary solution, but let's do what we can, okay? What do you say, Elder?
Of course. We would be most grateful for your help.
What's on your mind?
Oh, Red. Hey there.
Any second thoughts about this whole trip?
No, I was just thinking about my sister's blessing. More specifically, I was thinking about her new truth blessing, and how it's canceling out the hero's blessing, which tends to strip one's will and individuality. That's something she always wanted.
The joys of life. Snatched away from her when she was so young. Craving a home-cooked meal, even dreams since she had no need for food or rest.
I'm beginning to think new truth isn't something she received from the Almighty. What if the blessing came from within her, and I'm just clueless about why or how it happened?
Red.
It's all still a mystery to me.
Yeah. And I'll be right there with you.
Why did we stop?
Something's amiss with the plant life in the area.
Huh?
And the farther we travel, the sicker they become. Could the land's soil be tainted?
You can sense that?
Indeed. And I fear the root cause may be found up in the mountains. Let us rest here for tonight. We'll set up camp and restart our journey come tomorrow morning.
Understood.
Tell me, what made you decide for us to travel together?
It's easier to show you where to go.
There was no need for you to come all this way with me.
And there was no reason for me not to. To be honest, I also want to see the wall's natural hot spring that I've heard so many good things about.
Is that all?
That's pretty much it.
Right.
My guess is Durandula doesn't know that Rudy is with Red and Rit. When she learns that Rudy is no longer the world's hero, I wonder how she'll react. Can I ask you something?
You may.
How did you end up becoming one of the Heroes Party members?
You know my association with the hero?
I do. After all, I am friends with Red and Rit and one other person.
Then I'm not mistaken. The man who goes by Red is actually...
Gideon. Red is Gideon.
It's time. Thank goodness. You're still alive. Do you know the reason why I joined their party? It's not at all complicated. My dear friend Gideon was there, and so I knew I had to be.
Nothing more than that?
Indeed, nothing more. What other reason could I possibly need to lend aid to a close companion? Saving the world is an alluring adventure, and helping people who require my services is a perfectly charitable cause in itself. But that wasn't reason enough to gamble on defeating the Demon Lord with a party of 6. That's simply an absurd risk.
Do you think so?
Of course I do. Why intentionally fight with so few people in your party? The hero carries the world squarely on her shoulders. If she were to fail, it would spell certain doom for those under her protection. Leaving things up to her is nonsense.
You're saying the hero doesn't need to keep fighting if her defeat poses much of a risk?
I see now. Don't you worry. Gideon and I are of the same mind about that. Though I am surprised. Ruchi's here too, isn't she?
So cold!
Yeah, wanna bring back the old special?
Sure.
Know what I think? Live your life the way you want to. And if the Almighty has something to say about it, screw him. Your big brother has your back, Ruti.
Funny, you always know the right things to say. Lady! Tisei, is that you? Oh, Gideon!
Excellent work, Van.
What did you expect? Van could kill off a horde of these ugly monsters in his sleep.
A shame we couldn't arrive sooner than we did. There wouldn't have been any casualties.
Spare your pity, Esta. You have witnessed fulfillment of the roles the Almighty has given.
What?
The blessing this owlbear was bound to make is its fate to attack this person. And this person, in turn, was fated to lose his life to it. They each had roles to play, and they played them perfectly.
Is this truly what you think of that dead man?
Yes, for he lived and died all according to Lord Demi's wills, and not a remorse. And I will grow stronger thanks to their sacrifice. All to fulfill my role as hero and purify this evil world.
Here, drink this. One sip should pick you right up and have you feeling warm in no time.
Thank you.
Honey, remember when you used to drop by for this very drink back in Central?
Yeah. It's the best.
You know, Gideon, I am truly relieved to see you safe and healthy again.
Didn't mean to worry you, by the way.
Now, if anything, I was more surprised to learn you two are living together. I do have a proposal. Come with me, back to the kingdom of Kiramine.
We refuse.
Allow me to explain. As you know, Kiramine is the biggest city-state on the continent of Avalon. It lies in the cold northern plains, but magic keeps the weather spring-like kingdom-wide. Most of all, while high elves are by no means.
Where is this coming from?
It never made sense to me. How could they do such a thing to you, Gideon? Why were you banished from the heroes' party when you always worked so hard for everyone?
I couldn't keep up in battle anymore, even with my abilities. It was inevitable.
Inevitable? You honestly believe that drivel? The worth you bring to the party is not your only value. I wanted to adventure with you because you are my companion. Even through difficult times, I wanted to be your pillar of support. Disowning a member of your own party because he has stopped being useful to you. I cannot accept that!
Look, I hear what you're saying, Eurandrila. I do.
And Rit, you are a Logurvian princess, a hero who has fought countless battles. And yet, you were forced to leave your home, which you fought to protect.
You are kinda right. Though I actually left on my own volition. Nobody was in the wrong for that.
Be that as it may, I wouldn't have let you set off alone without support.
Eurandrila, we're very touched by your concern. But going back with you to Kiramine is not an option.
Why?
If we intend to spend the rest of our days together, we'd rather be nowhere else than Zoltan.
It's our home. Originally, I came here because I thought nobody would recognize community.
And if you were betrayed yet again?
Then we'll accept it. Whenever I'm invited out for drinks, I always say I'm not interested if Rit can't come along. Friends will dig at me about it, but then turn around and plan a family dinner party instead. Little things like that make it worth it, you know? Hey, you're more than welcome to come by and stay a while in Zoltan.
Me?
Yeah, why not? Come see what all the fuss is about.
The kingdom of Kiramine will suffice, thanks.
Starting to get a little chilly. How about another cup of tea?
I have a better idea.
Tisei.
I know just the place that'll warm us all right up.
Now this is bliss.
Nothing like a hot spring to end the day.
Yup, relaxing. And look. Pretty.
I am so proud of you, dear Ruti.
What? You trying to get those two lovebirds to move in with you and Kiramine?
Of course. Imagine how much happier and safer they would be.
In the cold, they're much better off staying right where they are with us dwarves and Zoltan.
I guess there is some truth about dwarves and high elves not getting along, huh?
You said it.
Are those the Gem Giants?
Something seems off.
I'm ashamed to say we have nothing to offer in terms of hospitality. But please, make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
We're interested in trading for a gem. And we can offer this Zoltatian glass.
It's beautiful. Truly valuable for us as a species. However, unfortunately, we cannot make that trade. We have no gems to offer in exchange.
Come back here.
Here you go.
For me? Thanks, mister. Hey, look what I got.
More glass. It's not much, but please, help yourselves.
We mustn't.
Please, forget the trade. The gems are nowhere in sight. Chief, let us help you. If this keeps up, you will all starve to death. Think of your people.
Please don't play with their food, milady. Don't worry. I've got it. This should bring their smiles back.
Very well. We are truly grateful for receiving such a blessing in these trying times. Our human, dwarven, and high elven comrades, we promise you an unchanging friendship until the day our tribe no longer stands.
Why would Demis create these strange biological functions?
You mean how they gain their energy? From cutting through gems?
Yes. The Almighty created this world. Every living being was surely crafted with a purpose.
Well, by slaying gem giants, humans can retrieve the leftover stones as spoils of their victory. I suppose you could say they were meant to be enemies to fight in order to develop our blessings.
If that's the Almighty's design, then conflict is unavoidable. But monsters exist, what I want to believe.
Right. So do I, Ruti.
It's been ages since we last cut our fill. You have our heartfelt thanks.
So, what exactly happened to your home?
This troublesome beast has overtaken our settlement.
What sort?
A gem-consuming monster. It's called a gem beast.
It eats gems?
Different from us, all gems and minerals that are within close contact of the beast are turned into lead.
Really?
Yes. See for yourself.
It seems imbued with a subtle magic.
And it grows more poisonous with time.
If the lead has contaminated the region's groundwater, that explains the tainted soil.
And maybe why the Zeus forest is weakened.
We need to stop this before the damage spreads.
But Red, we've never heard of this monster before. What is your plan?
Historical records may hold our answer. There was a warrior party. If I recall, I read they fought with a gem beast in the era of Wood Elves.
Out with it. So how did these warriors slay it?
Thing is, they never did.
They lost?
Most of the Wood Elves in the battle died. And only a handful of warriors even managed to escape.
Are you saying no one has ever slayed that monster?
Some of our own defenders have fallen. Fight and you might not live. This ought to be the southern mine the chief of the gem giants told us about.
Look around and you can see plenty of gems still here.
The beast may show up to consume them.
The thing's huge, apparently. Even in a place like this, it could be hiding anywhere. We've potions to spare, at least.
Curious, Rook, you are.
Ulgrim, try to stay close.
Yeah.
It's coming!
Look, lead.
So that's the Gem Beast.
Ruti!
Sacred shield.
No!
Break.
Ruti!
Now, go Thornbite!
We've got to find its weak point. Soft landing for something that big. Given its size, it could have made the entire mountain crumble. Is it propping up its whole body with magic?
That's my spell.
My Thornbind? Impossible!
Sacred shield. Be careful. Any magic we throw at it is sent right on back.
Truly a troublesome beast indeed. And it uses fire and water magic all at once? What is this blessing?
Wait, could the Gem Beast be...
Using multiple blessings as a power-up. That's why it can reflect physical and magical attacks and support its massive weight. In which case...
You don't mean...
Go, Sacred Shield!
It's hit him!
What now, Red?
We cut down its blessing level. Do that and we win. Then we need...
medicine from the wild elves.
Yeah, it's our only shot.
The same tonic we used on Ademi?
Right, but making it drink this won't be easy.
Leave that to me.
Good luck.
Thanks. O origin of Mana, ruler of all creation, great spirit of the mighty trees!
Without the use of its blessings, this thing can't even stand.
Sure didn't expect to mine this hefty beauty inside the guts of that gem beast.
Stroke of luck, right? I'm glad you got the Earth Crystal you came
Well,
for.
shucks. Reckon my Mrs. Childbirth should go mighty smoothly now that I've got my mitts on this.
But on the other hand...
Wow, what a view.
yeah.
Here I come, darling. Daddy's home!
About my offer, will nothing I say convince you to leave?
Sorry, but my home is right here in Zoltan, where Rit and I can settle down together.
And you can find that nowhere else?
For the first time in my life, I'm living for myself.
That's wonderful. Well then, that's that. So I might as well get comfortable here.
Wait, you're staying?
My curiosity is piqued by this place that brings you joy.
That's great. Welcome to Zoltan.
So, Ruti, is that okay?
Of course.
Time to get everyone together and throw a welcome party.
Hey! Getting older by the day now!
I am strong enough to combat the demonic army. As this world's hero, I must take my place on the front lines now.
Dear boy, you mustn't rush things. We should plan everything out and execute it flawlessly. I have a new challenge prepared for you that requires your attention. Head out with Esther and slay the monster that awaits. Come in. Proceed.
Sire, there have been reported sightings of the former Demon Lord's airship.
And to where does this vessel fly?
It was supposedly headed for the remote town of Zoltan.
Right here.
Kigith should have returned from his scouting assignment by now. Find him and have him head to Zoltan at once.
Sire.
Lubo!
Build your strength and level up your blessing for now. As hero, that is paramount above all else.
Precisely. Adhere to our plan, Van. Cull a few beasts with Esther and wait for your time. I will make sure Zoltan is thoroughly investigated. Now, no need to pout. I'll draft up a brand new strategy for you while you wait.
Great.
By Esta now, Albert.
Esta, right. Still getting used to that. The former Demon Lord's airship?
That's correct. The very same vessel Ruti took to Zoltan. Should Van be granted clearance into the territory, and should he by chance run into Ruti while he's there, I fear what would happen next. Under no circumstances can their paths cross. Therefore, I ask you head to Zoltan in my place. Red must be informed of these events.
You can count on me. This new hero, you think he's the real deal?
He was appraised by the Saint. Leadership from the Church have recognized him too. So I would surmise that he must be. But he is nothing like Ruti. All we can do is wait and see what becomes of him.
Then we wait. Leave it to me, Esta. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Thank you, Albert. I'm glad you're here with me.
Good morning now.
Good day to you, Red. I'll take some of your newest concoction, please.
The Dragon Shroom Essence, you mean?
Earl!
One sip, huh? It's not every day you swing by the shop this early now.
Gotta be ready to go for the festival. If I waste time, the day will slip right by before I know it.
I'll throw in an extra for Mito and Gons.
Thanks, Red!
All set. Rit, time to go!
Coming! Thanks for waiting. How do I look?
Great. The cape is a nice touch.
You look rather handsome yourself in that coat.
You ready for the festival?
And what about that one order from Zeph?
All packed. Right here.
Great! Let's go. Wow! Everyone's so festive.
Today's the Drake Rider and St. Licinius' Solstice Festival, based on an Avalonian legend. Even the famously laid-back people of Zoltan are out living it up from sunup to sundown.
Aye! Red!
style party, huh?
Not sure about that, Gons. Lively energy, though.
Yeah, because I'm here. Today is all about enjoying the... Tomorrow's about sleeping off the hangover.
You're taking today and tomorrow off?
Come on, you gotta play hooky the day after a party.
Yeah, you tell him, Gons. The ultimate man.
Ultimate. It's all downhill from here if I don't step in now as the adult. Tanta,
Can't I wait until after I eat?
real men will be up bright and early for work tomorrow.
Ooh, there's too much to do today. Like, look at that.
This is how the Drake Rider and St. Licinius Solstice Festival goes in Zoltan, huh?
Is it different where you're from, Rit?
Way more formal and stricter back in Logurvia.
Formal how?
The objective is the same. The Drake Rider and Saint repel the winter demons. But it's great how each region does it differently.
Well, here we sing, dance, and party like no tomorrow to chase the winter demons away. It's the Zoltan way.
It really does a number on you. No choice but to get wasted and then sleep off the crappy hangover.
You may have a point. We do deserve a day off.
Come on, Rit.
Take the day off! Take the day off! Take the day off! Take the day off! Take the day
Oh,
off!
I understand. Place will be a ghost. Guess you win.
Yay! Yay!
We want to take off too.
We? Okay.
Of course you guys do. First Tanta, now Tise and Ruti have gone rogue on me.
You're enjoying this?
A little bit.
Refreshing, wouldn't you say?
As long as you're comfy.
Everything okay? Are you ready to leave already, Obarara?
Like hell. That's a joke. It ain't funny, Megria. I'm just getting warmed up is all, nothing more.
Warmed up? In that case, here.
That smells great.
Here you go. I got you a drink.
Lifesaver.
Day off for you two as well?
Yep. Adventurers Guild is closed.
Sounds mighty nice. Working the festival. Need to take the card out to feed folks, right? I'm simmering in the pot right about now. I'd do the same. Came down to sweat it out and detox.
Smart. You can really bring out the best flavors in Odin depending on how long it's simmered.
Hold it, you!
Let me go! I didn't do anything!
Hey! I know for a fact you saw me standing right there, kid.
I was here before you! Quit cutting in line!
Seriously?
And what's going on here?
This kid cut in line!
No! I was here first, you liar! You're just trying to get in front of me!
Oh, come on! I could step right over you if I wanted, shrimp!
Don't you dare mock me! Demi?
That sure would have been messy. Forgive him for losing his cool there, sir. The thing is, his blessing awakened recently, so he's still a bit unstable. Now, apologize.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I got a little carried away, too. Can't blame a guy for his blessing's impulses, can I?
Can't be blamed for your blessings impulses, huh?
Hadami's really grown up, hasn't he?
He sure has.
Yelly person over there.
Eurandrula! Over here!
Red! The town's truly livened up today.
Glad to hear you're having fun.
There are so many stalls set up that I've never seen before. Behold, one said this sacred mask was made by a legendary great sage.
Just wondering, but exactly how old are you again?
Some might say I'm a lass of around 50 years young.
That's enough, joke.
Come on, come on!
Hey, what's the deal,
boss. When were you gonna tell me you hang around a Kiramine elf, huh?
A Kiramine elf?
Yeah, it's an elf thing. We refer to one another by the land we were born in. So that makes me a Zoltan elf.
I'm amazed that you can tell where she's from.
We just kinda know, okay? Even among high elves, Kiramine are something special. How do you expect little old me, a country bumpkin from the middle of nowhere, to talk to her? I'm sweating buckets over here.
Operara, was it?
Yes, ma'am!
Well, I do hail from Kiramine. Don't let that discourage you from treating me as you would anyone else.
Act natural. Eurandrela's friends here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Since introductions are out of the way, I am eager to taste some hearty Odin.
Well, you've come to the right place. So, what'll it be then? How about fresh octopus just in today? Or fish balls?
I'll take an order of those. Add some burdock, too.
I'll take the octopus with egg, please. You can make mine the same as Milady's dish. And 4 orders of grilled fish paste too, please.
And I think I'll have octopus, the burdock, egg with fish and squid ball, beef tendon and radish. And what else? Throw in the fish cake, seaweed, and jelly strings. Oh, plus a cake pouch.
Did you add the whole menu?
It all sounded so good, okay?
And for you, Eurandrela?
My turn next? Your order sounds lovely. Octopus and burdock for me. Add some fish balls too, please.
Mm-hmm. Right away. Order up.
Let's eat.
Add this here and it'll taste twice as good.
That's not a part of our order. It's too expensive.
It's from the lady to my left.
You ordered this?
Sure did.
Wait. I'm the big brother here. I can't have you paying for us.
You are talking to a hotshot B-ranked adventurer. My bag is more than a little heavy, as you can see.
Is that what I think it is?
Wasn't it you who told me to live as I wanted? Enjoy some yummy Odin. Oh.
No way that's all hers. Step in, please.
I completely agree with Milady's decision.
All right. Thank you, Ruti.
Now, come here. You are Zoltan's representative, right?
Mercy!
A representative?
We stopped by the Zoog's village while gem hunting, and learned from their elder they were struggling due to a lack of trade.
Oh.
Godwin will be handling that from now on.
Man, thanks for looking out for your old pal. I owe you big time, Red.
You just keep an eye out for any monsters that are on the way there.
Are you sure this guy can be trusted?
What are you talking about? Trust is my middle name!
He's a piece of work, but he's capable at least. Put those skills of yours to use. They're depending on you to make amends.
Well, looks like...
Follow the script! You're supposed to be good at that by now! Is that you? My beloved lady warrior!
Who's that?
No idea.
Move! You're blocking my view!
He's staring right at you.
Isn't that the same guy you threw off the bridge on the way to Zoltan, milady?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Otto is my name, fair warrior maiden! Please remember it!
Hold on. That you, Donan?
Long time no see.
A very long time indeed.
So, I hear you be staying in Zoltan for a while.
What happened to your arm?
It's not a big deal.
It looks like a big deal. Are you okay?
I'm fine. If you ask me, it's not the comeback I had in mind. But the doc kept nagging me about taking it slow.
So much for that.
This counts as taking it slow.
Cursed winter demon! Show yourself, wretched fate!
Whoops. I guess that's my cue to get back in there.
Man, I wish there was a way to make some easy coin.
Hidden treasure we could plunder, maybe?
Right? Now you're talking. Say, like, an airship?
Get out of here. Keep dreaming, pal.
Worth a shot.
Hey, so... thanks for today. I had a good time.
Me too. It was fun. But there's still one thing left to do. May I have this dance with you?
Dance with you? Are you sure about this? Can't remember the last time I danced. Maybe before your induction to knighthood?
It's not about how good you are at it. It's about having fun and just dancing. Right?
Right. Is this okay?
What is it?
Am I really allowed to feel such warmth? Can I be this happy?
Of course you can, Ruti. Everyone's able to laugh and celebrate now because of all the pain you've endured to get us here. Now it's your turn to be happy. Only fair, don't you think?
Thank you, big brother.
Would you like some wine?
No, thank you.
What's your assessment of our hero?
Exceeding my expectations in many ways.
Is he now?
Van's growth is proceeding at a vastly rapid pace. The records you gave to me prove as much. However, wouldn't that make sending him to Zoltan a waste of time when we could focus elsewhere?
You speak as though you've been to Zoltan yourself.
A brief venture with little gained. It has no economic or historical significance. It's a dead end. Even if the Demon Lord's airship is there.
Ascertain, yes. Information is of the essence. Should the airship be found, both your assistance and knowledge will be required. I'm counting on you. Don't forget that, Escarlata.
The festival went by so fast.
Good thing it'll be back next year.
And will you be there with me?
Of course I will.
And after that?
Then too.
Is that for me?
Go on, open it.
Oh, Red!
Well, you know, I couldn't get you that blue sapphire from the settlement. But this is my way of promising you I'll get that ring someday.
You picked out an engagement necklace?
Uh-huh.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it. You are beautiful.
No fair.
What's wrong?
You pick out a beautiful necklace for me to wear. Then you tell me to wait for a ring as well? I just love you. I hope you know it's your fault for turning me into a hopeless romantic. You're not off the hook.
How can I fix it?
Here's an idea. We will sleep in together.
And I'm the unfair one?
There's no information about the airship anywhere. We need to turn up the heat.
Lay low for now. It'll be much harder to make a move otherwise.
He say...
Let's go.
Go after them.
This is ridiculous. All that talk about laying low and then she pops in?
I know. Something's up in this town.
What the heck is all this?
Are you?
It's here. What's so surprising? We knew from eyewitness accounts it was hidden somewhere in this area. Investigate it.
What, you mean now? How do you expect us to find anything? It's pitch black out.
I didn't ask for your opinion, did I? Get to it.
Fine. But before that, answer this. What is it that has you so worked up tonight, Kigith? That you ditched the hideout we arranged for you?
Do you not hear its claws against the ground? Approaching near silently, with its fangs bared. It's ready to pounce. That's the stride of a spider.
I go to sleep at night and wake up to sunrise. The small joys in life. Morning stretch is complete. Nice work. The brightness of the morning sun. The satisfaction of exercise. The gleam of a freshly cleaned home. Simple pleasures I once thought unnecessary as a hero, but I get to experience them now thanks to new truth, the new blessing created within me. Almighty Denmis had nothing.
Farm is really coming along, isn't it?
Yep, but I couldn't have done it without you, Tisei.
Are you sure about that? Because I feel like I haven't helped at all. This is still very new to me, you know?
That's why 2 heads are better than 1.
An herb garden, huh? I knew you were looking to settle down, but I never expected you to think of something like this.
Adventuring's the side gig, but this project will be my main job.
Growing and tending herbs full time? You're putting in this work to help Red, right?
That's a big part of it, yeah. But mostly, doing something that didn't involve swinging a sword around seemed nice for a change.
It does, doesn't it?
About last night.
Okay, time to get to work. Oh, look! Figure it out, Mr. Crawly Wally. Problem is the soil. It's stone cold.
To the touch. Why is that?
This might require another pair of eyes, milady. We should ask Red to take a look.
Seems like there's cold mold growing under there.
Cold mold? Like the stuff that grows in caves?
Yeah. It absorbs heat from anything nearby. Normally, only the huge colonies can cause problems to adventurers. But on farmland, all it takes is a trace amount for a disease to kick in. What you'd expect starting a farm. Things go wrong. The good news is, because you noticed it and came to me immediately, there's still time to fix this. Ready to get to work?
What?
Great work. If the chemicals we sprayed get rid of the cold mold, the herbs should recover in time. All we can do now is hope for the herbs to pull through.
They will. Thanks to your help.
She's come a long way, hasn't she?
You said it. Doing everything she can to save those little guys she's caring for. To think we wouldn't have seen this side of her as the hero.
Because she's finally free to live at her own pace. So what about me?
The two of them will be fine.
My name is Tisei, a member of the Assassin's Guild, and an assassin with a nefarious plan to oversleep this morning. Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Any plans today?
Tending to the herbs, I guess?
I took care of that already. Anything else?
Nothing in particular.
Well, that's good, because I want you to accompany me today.
Accompany you for what?
A very important task.
Huh? Why are we having breakfast like always? An important task, huh?
Did you know? My brother bought my hairpin right here.
That's very nice of him. It's cute.
Yep.
Of course! Hairpin is code for this is a crime scene. Tisei, stay on your toes! I mean, got it. I'm on the lookout.
Runaway train!
Yes, I'll stop it.
No. I'll handle it.
Wait! Won't you make it a bigger scene?
Now sit, boy. The scenery here is pretty. And it's always so nice and breezy.
It is very nice, yes. So is this where the important task is? Milady!
You there.
Huh?
There's a monster lying dormant underground. It needs to be dealt with.
What was that, miss?
It's just a friendly warning from someone here to help.
So that's what she meant. This earthworm would have devoured any human inside after its hibernation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! Pardon me, ma'am, but are you Zoltan's very own strongest adventurer, Miss Ruti?
Anybody could have executed that chop. Think of me as your friendly neighborhood adventurer.
You just put a man-eating earthworm in two with your bare hands. From the farm to the theater. What happened to the task?
The lead actor has gotten some rave reviews lately. This should be fun.
Says here the play's based on the story of a knight and a bandit who fall for the same lady. Oh, it's getting good, isn't it? Isn't it?
That sword has been cursed. Toss it before it's too late for you.
Come and try and take it from me. Ever since I got my hands on this blade, my acting's been nothing short of divine. Like hell, I'm just gonna throw all my friends away!
Possessed by a devil of arts, he sacrificed his own lifespan in exchange for this talent. I'm your friendly neighborhood adventurer. Very ordinary.
Plot twist! The rift between the bandit and the knight all started because of a devil hiding in the mix this whole time!
The play isn't over just yet! Use this! Oh, brave adventurer! I beg you, please rescue the person I dearly love!
And now she's drawing even more attention. This will be a play to remember for everyone in the audience. You sure gave out a bunch of autographs.
I wasn't trying to draw attention.
I hear rumors of...
Yay.
Order up!
Can't be too surprised. You're well known around Zoltan these days, and it's not like the attention is malicious.
I know, but today was important to me.
What's so important that you had me tag along with you anyway? Oh, not often do I see her look so down.
The day's not over yet. We can turn this around.
Can we?
Yeah. So, how are things lately? Anything or anyone bothering you?
Well, for starters, I am a little worried about how weird you've been acting.
It's hopeless.
Hey, talk to me. What's the matter?
Something's been on your mind lately, but I don't know what it is. Today was supposed to help you decompress for a bit. A day to relax. A day where I treat you to your favorite Odin and you tell me whatever's bothering you.
All of that just for me?
Yep. But it didn't go too well, I think.
Every as strong as her. Causing a scene was the last thing on her mind. She acts funny sometimes. Still, you're a very nice person, milady.
But all I do is make a mess of things, leaving you to clean up the aftermath.
Is that what's been bothering you today?
I tried to be ordinary. I used the most ordinary skills. I even said I was very ordinary.
There's your problem right there.
Really?
Cheer up! If you ask me, you're much better off now.
Are you implying you thought I was worse than this?
Let's just say I nearly tore my hair out when you tossed that knight off the bridge.
Who?
Thank you very much, Miss Ruti. No need to worry about me. It'll all be over by morning.
What are you doing?
Airship's been looked over, so we're finishing up the report.
Omit any information on Tisei. Redo the draft.
Sorry, Kigith, but there's no way that's happening. Bottom line is, it's important stuff. If Tisei's here in Zoltan, it could only mean that the airship belongs to the hero Ruti.
And omitting crucial information would be an act of treachery against Cardinal Lubo.
I can't have you reporting this. Even if it means treachery against the Church, my score to settle with Tisei is far more important. Long have I waited for you, my old enemy.
Didn't expect you here, Kigith Viper.
Brings back old memories of our days training under Master when I see you standing beneath the moonlight. Tisei Garland.
The Assassin's Guild has only one way of dealing with deserters, meaning you know what comes next. I trust you're aware of that?
That bloodlust in your eyes. No wonder our Master saw great potential in you. Which means killing you now would be a crying shame.
What are you implying?
Come on. Leave Zoltan behind and join up with me. You have what it takes to work at my side, Tisei.
And what about the two men who were with you?
I killed them. Just like I'd kill anyone who would dare stand between me and my greatest prey.
Well, that makes it much easier for me to cut you down right here and now. Traitors of the Guild will not
see as a girl lacking an assassin's thirst for murder. As your fellow student and mentor, I'll show you what it means to be an assassin. Not bad. But how will you deal with these? More where that came from. Dodge them and this airship will get torn apart piece by piece.
What good is the airship to you if it's not in one piece? That technique is reckless and kills innocent bystanders. Master forbade us from using it.
See, that right there is what I'm talking about. You lack the thirst for murder. Our blessing grants us the right to fight and kill without any restraint. That realization is why I left the Assassin's Guild!
He's changed. So why did he end up like this?
Got you!
It's over. Any last words before you die?
Wait, you want answers, don't you? I am in the employ of Cardinal Lubo of the Church. Kill me and you're in the dark.
How could you spill your client's name like that?
I'll tell you everything I know. I swear it on my life, all right? So please, just have mercy on me. Lubo wants to utilize...
He refuses to uphold even the most fundamental rules of being an assassin. This sniveling man is nothing more than a dirty murderer! Kigith could only adhere to his blessing. He had no will of his own. Miss Ruti.
Are you done here?
Yes. He was a rogue assassin who deserted the... This isn't well known, but the guild isn't as authoritarian as people seem to think it is. You're allowed to turn down missions you don't want to take. You're even free to retire. Through blessings, we walk as assassins and need sanctuary. Somewhere we can help each other. That sanctuary and that organization is the Assassin's Guild.
Really? The reputation makes the guild seem scary.
Smart marketing is all. Even down to the rule about declining unreasonable missions. Call it a strategy of sorts. We can't be disciplined if we have just cause. We're all just doing everything we can to live out our lives.
So you're not allowed to murder without a reason?
No, of course not. Think of the chaos we'd cause if we killed left and right. At the end of the day, it's still killing. And I made you, a hero, help carry out an assassination.
And is that why you wouldn't talk to me about it, Tisei?
I know you want to live a peaceful life here in Zoltan more than anything, but me... My blessing, my fate being tied to the cruel life of an assassin? I'm honestly not sure I even have the right to stay by your side anymore.
Assassin or not, you're still my close friend. Stay by my side. As you are. And if it'd become a slow life assassin.
What in the world is a slow life assassin? That's a funny thing to say.
No matter what happens, I'll continue to support you whenever you need it. Who cares if we're hero and assassin? I'll do it because I want to.
Miss Ruti.
Starting today, let's open up more to each other.
Okay, you're right. Thank you.
Unusually shoddy work for Kigith. This doesn't even tell me the airship's location. He'll need to lead me there in person. Nevertheless, this at least confirms the airship's existence. Summon Van back to me.
Understood.
No, wait. On second thought, I'll go.
Need you go personally?
The trip to Zoltan will proceed once I meet with Van. Noble aims need time to cultivate, and at long last, mine has come to fruition.
With the way Van fights. Our party is in shambles. We should ascend.
What reason is there to leave if I can keep fighting?
Because if we don't leave now, then they'll all die.
Is that a problem?
Are you serious?
Only the hero is destined to save the world. Therefore, any sacrifices made under the hero's blessing are justified for the greater good.
That's where you're wrong.
Flare-sided! Prepare to descend!
Cardinal Lubo's orders? At last. Finally, my real adventure can begin.
Do you have no gentle words of support to send off our fallen comrades?
Glance not behind, hero. From texts on heroes of old, and words I cherish most, the hero is a symbol of hope. He need only march onward. Wonderful words, are they not, Esta?
Raise your arms for me.
The farm needs tending today, which means...
Time to get some work done.
Sorry to drop by so suddenly.
Don't be. We're happy to help.
Do you remember Cardinal Lubo?
Yeah. I think I saw him at the Great Last Wall Fortress.
I hear he's looking for the former Demon Lord's airship.
Ultra of the Water dealt a crushing blow. Masked Knight Escarlata defeats Army General, forcing a retreat.
Makes me wonder who this knight is serving. Perhaps the church?
A mercenary.
Huh. Hey, about what Tisei said, how the Cardinal wants control of the airship? Is handing it over to the church the right call?
It's better for them to put it to use than letting it rust away in Zoltan. Until they give us a reason to keep it out of their hands, I say we wait it out.
Fair enough.
Keeping Ruti safe, ensuring no one finds her is our top priority. No sign of any cold mold. And the herbs are growing nicely too.
Yup. I've got your advice to thank for that. Also, Tisei seems to enjoy helping out.
I do. I never thought doing farm work with Milady would be this exciting.
Might be worth thinking up a sales plan moving forward. Let's start with my apothecary shop. How about I purchase your first harvest?
Alright.
Traveling merchants could make good customers.
Does this mean you'll help us with sales?
Of course. I'm a member of the Merchants Guild, you know. And not to mention your masterful guide to Zoltan easy living.
My Master Big Brother. Master Big Brother? A lovely phrase.
Looking good, Donan.
Good enough. But throw me in a fight and I'll be back to full strength.
Planning to leave Zoltan once you're discharged? I'll miss seeing you.
Tag along with me, Gideon. Together we can annihilate the Demon Lord's army.
Pass. My new life is here with Rit, running my apothecary shop.
Oh well, suit yourself.
Drinks then? Before you go?
Why not? Although there is one other thing that I'd like to do before I bid you goodbye.
What's that?
A spar. I want you to spar with me, Gideon.
And you said yes?
Yeah. He insisted he wanted to before leaving Zoltan.
Think you'll win?
The truth? No, not a chance. His blessing is martial artist. It's pretty common, but he adores his blessing, and it favors him right back.
Right.
Now consider me as the guide. I only have average skills meant to protect a young hero. Kinda obvious how this spar will turn out.
But you're still going for it?
I am.
Then do you want to spar with me? Come on, don't give me that look. It's not like we've ever sparred. If you're really worried, just cast Merciful before the fight. Bet you're gonna use it against Donan anyway.
True. The risk of scarring or wounding my opponent is gone if the spell is in effect. Doesn't mean it won't hurt all the same. Sorry, I can't. So rusty. At this rate, I'll only end up letting Donan down.
Here, best to stay hydrated while training.
Appreciated.
Is it true you and Donan are planning to spar?
Word gets around, I see.
You should have told me sooner. I would be thrilled to help.
Please allow me to... Very kind of you to offer, but I thought you were a spirit mage.
Well, aside from my magecraft, I also founded the Lotus Style staff technique.
You're the founder? That style is super famous everywhere!
And get this. You know that book detailing various regions' military tactics? The famous 100 Strategies, The Beauty of War? Authored by none other than your Rondrela!
It's so amazing!
Well, sitting on my hands as the years marched on felt wasteful. But back to more pressing matters, you two. What I think you need right now, Red, is to dig deep and sharpen that mind of yours. Rediscovering and honing your past skills will not be easy. This well of strength from which you pull must be different than what you've relied upon in the past.
That makes sense. The me from before Zoltan is long gone now. Which means I'll have to train in a way that plays to Red's strengths.
Now that's the spirit. Then we should begin your training camp at once.
Training camp?
You grab your bags too, dear Rit.
Did I keep you waiting?
Not at all. I just got here.
The two of you were just waiting to play out that tired cliche, weren't you? Go on. Just admit it. Don't be shy.
Admit what? Ruti just cares about me.
Did I keep you waiting?
Not at all. I just got here.
Did I keep you waiting?
Not at all. I just got here.
Did I...
Training alongside Milady?
You're talking to the guy who taught Ruti swordplay. Of course a teacher can keep up with his favorite student.
Looking forward to learning with you, big brother.
Training camps test the mettle of one's character. It's the highest form of play.
Damn it! Discharged already?
Yeah. No way I'm gonna sit back while you guys have all the fun. Count me in on the camping trip.
Figured as much. You ready to head out?
All set.
Right, tents are up, so that just leaves the firewood.
Done.
Come now! Be mindful of the ecosystem!
Break over. Time for another firewood run.
He's not listening.
First meal at training camp is Red's custom training lunch.
Hey.
There's just one problem. I don't think we have enough for Donan.
Have mine instead.
Thanks, but I'm strong enough to go without.
Please take it. Even though hunger is a new feeling for me, I'd rather you have it.
Feel free to take half of mine, milady.
Let me offer you half of mine as well.
Half and half makes one whole meal. That doesn't seem fair.
Wait. Try this. Now we all grab whatever we want.
Smart idea.
Sorry for the trouble, but if you guys really insist, thanks for the meal. Don't mind if I do. Oh.
Say something.
It's been quite a while since the old gang got together like this, hasn't it?
Theodora's missing, and we can't forget Ares.
That's true. Oh, right, I forgot to ask you. Did you happen to look at the newspaper? Some hotshot mercenary defeated Astra of the Water.
You mean the masked knight, Escarlata?
That's gotta be Theodora. Think, is there any other knight on this continent who can beat a general of such high caliber?
And don't forget, where she is, her right-hand man's not far behind. The knight with a prosthetic right arm. Can't be anyone else but Albert.
Oh, him! Still gotta thank him for saving me. After leaving Zoltan, I plan to meet up with Theodora first thing. If she wants to finish off the Water General for good then, I'll happily join her.
In case you were unaware, I've yet to sample the duck sauté.
Ruti! Okay, time to fight.
Should we train too?
Indeed.
There's something else I want to do. Bye.
Wait for me.
I still feel exactly the same. That's weird.
Why is it weird? I didn't expect anything different.
You didn't?
Now I want to know what you were expecting.
Wait. Something smells nice.
Rit and Eurangela's cooking, maybe? I think they're on dinner duty tonight.
Should be good.
Wordplay makes your foe visible.
My foe?
That's right. Each of your moves tells me what kind of enemy you're cutting down.
I do picture them, I guess.
Humans, and elves, and monsters, demons, all walks of life fighting you. I see them crystal clear. Goes to show you how adaptable your tactics are in combat. Sparring with you is all the fire I need.
Likewise.
need me to wash your back?
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind. So training with Donnan today went well. Really drove home how strong he is. Wouldn't be too far off the mark to call him the strongest human. After Ruti, of course.
He is pretty impressive, isn't he?
This isn't just another spar. It's not for fun or a death match. Winning or losing isn't the point either.
Then what is the point?
Donnan's a warrior to the core. Quiet life couldn't be more different. But there's strength in easy living, and I'll show him that through our spot.
I hope he understands.
Me too.
Fighters, keep still while I cast Merciful. This inhibits wounds, but be aware this spell does not prevent pain, yes?
No hard feelings, okay, guys? Begin!
Martial arts, rampaging kick! Crap! Martial art, pulverizing punch! It really is just a normal sword. And I'm supposed to be the stronger one between us. But you saw through every one of my moves, and even made contact with this simple blade. Know what, Gideon? You're fun. There's never a...
I can see it in your eyes.
Nice catch. I'm itching to see how long you can keep this up. You're managing to block every hit from me because you're predicting them, aren't you?
Yeah, of course I am. How else will I defend myself?
So all I gotta do to win is use moves I would normally rely on. Holding back some is the key.
Holding back? Huh. That's your strategy?
The hell do you think I am? We're sparring, so I'm not swinging to kill you. Just because I'm not trying to kill you doesn't mean that I won't fight. At my absolute peak!
I expect nothing less!
Give it your all, Gideon. So those eyes of yours can see right through me at my full strength. Guess that means I'll have to transcend my limits and go above and beyond.
Then bring it! I'll meet you blow for blow, and prove what I've gained from this life!
Ready, Gideon?
Ready, Donnan!
Ow. Stupid me charging into a direct hit. I'd be a goner if it wasn't for your Undreless spell.
I knew all along you were a force to be reckoned with.
I just hope I didn't disappoint you.
Not even close. Can't say I totally get this chill life thing. So I thought the only language I speak, and it's how I think.
And? Learn anything about my lifestyle?
Not one thing. But you know what, Gideon? I mean, Red. It is subtle, but your swordplay has a raw and formidable strength. You're the same tough guy I've come to respect, who's just chosen a different path to walk. Do your damnedest to live happily ever after. Easy living is strength, too.
Sure will. Thanks.
As for me, the thrill of the battle is why I fight. My desire is my source of pride.
Your strength. It's what I respect most about you, Donnan. Relentless and free.
All right. It's my turn next, Donnan.
Seriously? I get to spar with the world's strongest hero? Not even in my wildest dreams did I... Oh! Come on! There's gotta be some way I can still pull a win.
I feel so bad for him.
Sorry.
Long time no see, Albert.
It's been a while.
Are you back for good? Talk about a nice surprise.
I arrived here today. Mr. Red and Miss Rit, I'm glad to see that you're well.
Did I hear Mr.? That's a first.
Strange.
Did Theodora come with you?
No, she's not here in Zoltan. I came alone. She's taken the name of Escarlata. I have a message from her, and an urgent one at that.
What message?
take heed that a new hero has appeared. His name is Van of Flomberg. He may make his way to Zoltan in order to take the former Demon Lord's airship.
Such commotion.
Looks lively, doesn't it?
Lavender, stay close to me, out of danger.
Will you keep me safe from all the scary people?
Indeed, no harm will come to you.
That is me! When you say things like that, I'd do anything for you!
Hey, got something funny to share with the bar?
You're giving me a good reason to claim self-defense here, pal! Sorry, but you had it coming. Need to keep my blessing from running wild, or else the urges just get worse! Do any of his buddies want to volunteer too? Step right up, don't be shy now. You do want to avenge your dead friend here, don't you? Come on, hurry up and fight me! Please!
A wrongdoer blessing.
Give me your life!
Now evil.
What is going on over here?
Nothing. Van just struck down a very strange fellow.
Yes, this one murdered another patron, so I killed him.
Start from the beginning, Van. First, a reason for the fight.
Reason? Does a reason matter in the grand scheme of things?
It'll shed light on your motivation to kill outright. You could have easily captured him alive before resorting to murder. An interrogation would be beneficial here.
What a curious statement. You do realize he had a wrongdoer blessing?
That doesn't deny one's humanity. People's lives involve more than a blessing's urges. Everyone has their own free will. You must never forget that.
You seem to misunderstand the situation.
Do I?
Let me elaborate. By no means am I implying that your statements are incorrect. I felt no hatred for that beheaded corpse, nor was preventing further casualties here my priority. The blade of the hero is not meant to satisfy personal ambition. Above all else, Sesta, my battles are offerings to the Almighty.
But why'd you kill him, Van?
People with the wrongdoer blessing exist solely to be executed by another. His death by my blade fulfilled the role he was put on this soil for. In truth, I do feel stronger, a strength achieved in exchange for his life. Your blessing, which has grown at the cost of his life, will surely save the world one day.
Do you hear yourself?
Words of a true hero.
Oh, not yet. Even now I stand here before my party untested by the Demon Lord's forces. I am a hero in name only. Hero Ruti's faith runs deeper than mine.
Are we finished here? If so, we should head to Zoltan at once.
Now that we're all here, let's go over it again one more time. Albert, has the church officially recognized Van as the hero?
Yes. Van's blessing was appraised by the church. He's under Cardinal Lubo's watch. Therefore, he officially operates as the church's hero.
It's hard to believe there's another.
Well, Red?
If the church appraised him, there's no reason to doubt their assessment. What I don't understand is why he hasn't shown up until now.
I don't either.
You know, speaking of the church, remember when we visited the Great Last Wall Fortress?
That's where we met Theodora, isn't it? Time flies.
If memory serves, this was before my arrival.
Which makes me wonder, do you think the church was aware of Van back then?
Two heroes existing at the same time is not normal. If that were the case, they would have acted. But they did nothing at all.
So it makes more sense to assume they...
Well, no point in thinking about all that, right? Come on, didn't you say that Van kid's on his way to Zoltan right about now?
Tell us, what all does the church know about Ruti?
Nothing as far as I've heard. In regard to the former hero's campaign, they were unaware of it to begin with.
Yeah, because we were making sure of that. But Ruti took out 2 of the generals, and Theodora defeated 1 more. The war with the Demon Lord's army is at a stalemate. Safe to say Avalon is at peace again, more or less. Honestly, Ruti's absence shouldn't cause too much of a problem. But the appearance of a new hero complicates things. We're in a tight spot. Say he finds out the hero Ruti walked away from battle. I don't imagine he'll be happy.
There has to be a way to prevent them from meeting.
What about a disguise?
She'll just give herself away. Milady sticks out too much.
I have a suggestion. Van's only objective here is to take the airship, yes? In that case, how about the 3 of you depart Zoltan for a while until matters settle down?
I recommend going to a tourist destination. And don't you worry, I'll look after the herb farm.
Leave managing the shop to me. Go relax, you deserve it.
I guess we're heading out of town, you two.
Yep.
I'll stay here, too.
Stay and you'll risk running into the Cardinal.
Believe me, I don't like it either, but I've got a real bad feeling about this situation. Heck, even if I do run into him, I can say I got kicked out of the Heroes Party. I've got a good reason right here. See? No arm.
You're stronger, Donan. Stronger than when you had both arms.
You are.
I am?
Probably.
I am!
Quiet town, isn't it?
St. Durant Village.
Named after the man who saved it from total ruin.
This village had a hero of their own who's shown on the battlefield?
Not even. The guy was a lumberjack, but he was unmatched.
Lumberjack.
When a horde of hill giants attacked, the initial settlers here lost everything. So Durant built homes for them all in one night and was celebrated as a savior.
Wow, he sounds incredible. So this scrubbing fellow is Durant?
Durant the hero. Many a hero has killed a century of foes before and after, but only one hero has ever built a century of homes in one night. Here he is in the process of logging a big old tree. Behold his glorious pectorals.
What do you think?
Wow, interesting, aren't they?
Apparently, nobles and merchants frequent the area. This village is a major trading hub.
Pardon me, but those items are for display.
So, gifts, anyone?
Please.
Here's your key for the duration of your stay.
Thanks.
Well then, take care now.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Whoa! All this to ourselves?
I like the ambiance.
Lady and the others, we must have reached the place by now. Once this whole thing dies down, why don't we go on a little trip ourselves?
Pretty.
Wonder what they mixed in to get it to glow. Lovely.
Hey, Red, do you want to buy a few more on the way home?
Yeah. Yorandrila and Tisay would love this.
And Mr. Crawley Wally, too.
Van the hero.
I hope he leaves just as quickly.
I know better than anyone how bad a hero's urges can become. Even if he wants to stay for a while, his hero's blessing won't let him. Let's enjoy this moment while it lasts.
I couldn't agree more. Hey, you want me to make some milk and honey?
Yay! The food there was great! That weird leafy thing was surprisingly sweet.
That's snake junk leaf. From what I recall, it's normally used to treat indigestion.
My guess is it grows around here.
Oh no!
Are you hurt, miss?
I'm fine. Ow.
Quick, the cottage. Kate, this is where it hurts, right?
Yes,
Where's the village doctor at?
we don't have one.
That settles it then. I run an apothecary, so while I'm not a doctor, I know a thing or two about illnesses and injuries. Could you just answer a few questions? And strange symptoms lately?
Not that I recall, no. Hold on, a few days ago I did cut my leg on accident.
Your leg?
Yes, it happened during work. I was a bit careless.
Is that when your limbs started trembling too?
Well, I guess, now that you mention it.
Did you figure something out?
Think so. Seems she was exposed to poison from the cut.
Poison?
Magic can at least suppress the pain, but it won't get rid of the toxins.
What do I do?
Medicine. Will that help Kate heal?
Yeah. I can fix something up with the herbs I have. Does that sound good?
Yes, Thank you, sir.
I will need time to put it together with my blending skill. Ruti, while I'm working here, can I trust you to pick up an herb that I'm missing for the concoction?
Sure. Just tell me which one you need.
Snake Drunk Leaf. You mentioned it before. The chef should be able to tell you where it grows. If I have that, it'll be much easier for me to replicate the actual medicine's effects without any difficulty.
On it.
You stay here and take care of Kate. Use your magic to give her some pain relief.
Right.
Welcome back, Ruti. What happened to you?
Don't worry, I just slipped down the valley. Here, found the herb.
Perfect, thanks. We should be good to go with this.
I'll have someone escort her home.
You'll make a full recovery, but keep taking the medicine as a precaution.
I don't know what I would have done without your help.
Huh?
Oh, what's with all the people?
Since I didn't know where she lived, I asked around, but they all just tagged along.
Thanks for helping out, Kate! This here's the village's secret recipe! Try it out sometime! And this! Now, don't be shy!
Thank you all so much. I'm beat.
Doing okay out here, Red?
Dinner's ready.
Yay! So, what's on the menu?
A dish called curry. It's a traditional dish passed down from Durant's homeland, apparently.
That new recipe you got? It sure does have an intense color.
It smells super strong, too.
So, Rit, why the getup?
What? We're on vacation. And the floor down here is pretty warm and toasty.
To be fair, I did hear something about this region being a geothermal territory, so... what's your excuse?
Forgot my swimsuit.
That explains nothing. Now what? Never mind. Let's eat.
Huh? These spices really have a kick to them, don't they? This is great.
Tastes even better on bread. Delicious.
I'm so nervous. We haven't heard a peep, huh? Almost feels wrong to relax like this.
Us being there would just cause more problems. But...
Seconds, please.
Here.
Donnan.
How's it looking?
They haven't arrived yet, it seems.
I see. Here you go. I brought gifts.
Thanks, but what's the occasion? Wow. This looks really good.
I made these, you know.
Oh, did you now?
Are you gonna eat?
Of course. No. It's not bad.
What?
No, I meant that in a good way.
Listen up, Albert. Since I wasn't clear the first time, let me spell it out. I seriously owe you my life. Thanks for the same.
You're so very welcome.
We'll get along just fine.
We will.
Now eat up.
I will.
Sultan at last.
We finally made it, man!
Yes.
It doesn't have the capacity for the puny boat? What a poor excuse for a port!
I recall a former comrade of mine saying something similar.
A former hero as well? I would be honored to meet them.
That is not possible.
How could I forget? There is no time to spare while the world is on the brink, and so the detours will have to wait.
Precisely, Van.
That's Van the hero? He's nothing like Milady.
Is our guide delayed?
Or, worst case, he went and got himself killed for taking a rather unscrupulous offer.
Then what now? Without their knowledge, we're stuck here.
I propose we search for the vessel ourselves.
No, nightfall is approaching. We'll discuss our next steps at the inn, Van.
That's the end of my turn.
Nice.
Wyvern Grandmaster.
Hold on, our friend's here.
Our friend. Didn't expect him to pay a visit.
Clever spider, isn't he?
That's Mr. Crawly Wally.
Looks like Van has arrived in Zoltan. No major issues for the time being.
Good to hear. Huh? You want to play Wyvern races too?
My name is Tisei. I'm a member of the Assassin's Guild. And tonight, I'm deviously blending in as a maid.
Welcome, hero. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm Tornid, the mayor of this town. Sir?
Excuse him. The hero is recovering from an exhausting trip.
The voyage, of course. I'll return later and leave him to recuperate for now.
I must say, I don't approve of this behavior.
If it is the airship that upsets you, then rest assured, I have an idea.
Sir Hero, this entree is our chef's specialty.
A hero has no need for your entrees!
Please forgive me.
With me, outside.
Yes, gladly. I wanted to step out myself.
I won't ask you to be friendly, but is it that hard to tone down your displeasure for the sake of those around you?
Are we having this discussion again?
I am beginning to sincerely wonder if you enjoy my nagging.
Indeed, so talking to a wielder of a high-level blessing inspires me.
Then why haven't you listened to a single word I've been telling you since day one? Others deserve empathy and respect. Inside that building are people who organized this event to celebrate your arrival.
Oh? And who asked for them to do that?
Who asked for them? Can you not comprehend their desire to express their admiration? Their gratitude to you?
The sole purpose of a hero is to save its people because the Almighty deemed it so. There is no need for admiration or gratitude.
You may see it that way, but not everyone else does. Don't you get it? You are a symbol of courage that moves people to resist evil. And in the future, when the people will look to you to lead them to battle, you must not ignore them. Understand and value their hearts.
I agree. Granting people the courage to fight is a primary role of the hero. The masses will march into battle with the hero leading them forward, and the masses will die.
What?
Such is the will of the Almighty. Naturally, they will heed their call, and courageously perish one by one. Admiration and gratitude do not belong, but faith in the Almighty Demis is paramount.
Truly, Van. You would ask the people who come to fight in your name to simply die in battle? Without any care?
Purest faith is martyrdom. Emotions sully it.
That's my hero! What a man! Huh?
Van, we will be leaving here tomorrow.
Huh?
The people of Zoltan can look into the airship. In the meantime, we shall do what only we are capable of.
And what will we be doing?
It will require some backtracking, but there is an island inhabited by a salt dragon. Tomorrow we will exterminate it.
What creature is this?
A dragon of stagnation and destruction.
So a sworn enemy of the hero?
A salt dragon will not attack people if they keep their distance. Its presence is largely innocuous. Does it really need to be exterminated?
I believe it to be the perfect fodder to strengthen Van's blessing. It's said the salt dragon is in possession of the Fairy King's beloved treasure, which it stole and hoards for itself to this day. Having it won't hurt us.
Even so...
Be at ease! Killing monsters and assuming the treasure is morally correct. The Church's scriptures declare this to be true.
Do not make enemies wherever you step. You will come to regret it, Van.
Eradicating agents of evil is the hero's duty. So long as wicked thrives in this world, I will be its adversary.
Come, join me inside before the fruit gets cold. I hear that seafood pairs quite well. with Zoltan's wife.
I'll return to the inn.
The Almighty created one for their followers to enjoy. Bear in mind.
Must have imagined it.
Have you come to steal our treasure? Have some shame, you filthy thieves! Cheeky creature! Be gone!
I, Van the Hero, slay all evil!
Yes! I see. The Fairy King's shield.
What's going on back in Zoltan?
Tisay should send word once Van's party finds the airship. The lack of news could mean they haven't yet.
Maybe we should have left a sign near the ship, like an arrow or something.
Maybe.
Since flowers can't move, these little guys do all the work, carrying their pollen for them.
Right. Even though the bees are just gathering up food for themselves, flowers can't bloom without pollination. Not only them, but the vegetables too. They grow here thanks to the bees.
It's so amazing. They don't just feed themselves for survival, but also they help us and the flowers survive too.
What's going on?
Wanna go see?
Let's go.
Oh, so they're training in a group.
Cute! They're fighting to raise their blessing. That's a great way for kids to level up.
Oh, hey! Did you come to watch us, Mr. Red?
Don't mind.
Does Kate feel better, right?
Me? Not a doc. I run an apothecary.
Hey, my dad said that you're one of the good guys. Are you some kind of wizard or something?
You're a hero to these kids.
Not sure I've earned that title.
I know. Do you want me to supervise your training?
Can you? Yes, thanks so much! 1, 2, 3!
Lower your hips for balance.
Like this?
Yeah, now you've got it.
She makes breaking the ice look so easy, doesn't she?
She does.
1, 2, 3!
You've got the basics down. Now it's time to apply what you've learned toward your blessing.
Toward my blessing?
Yeah. You've got Gladiator. That's the one, right? It's a powerful blessing that produces first-rate adventurers.
No way! How did you figure that out?
Let's just say I've done some studying.
See, I knew you were a wizard. Alright, so what do I need to do to train with my blessing?
Well, first off...
Will you teach me too?
Okay, but wait your turn.
Red!
Huh?
Thank goodness. We need you to please return to your cottage. There have been reports of an Ogre King spotted near the village.
An Ogre King?
Yes. They almost never actually enter the village itself. It's rare, but a man who is living on the outskirts has just been attacked. A few of us are going out to patrol. You kids need to hurry home too.
Do you need me to go scan the area?
Red, come now. That is way too dangerous for you.
Believe it or not, I can fight when I need to.
3 of us are pretty strong. We can handle it.
You're amazing, miss! How'd you do that? Teach me! I hope I like you when I
Well, gang, you see any sign of an Ogre King here?
Nope. Reports could have been false. So much for help. All I did was drag you two here with me.
It's fine. I'm just thinking of kids, and us taking a stroll of our own.
That'd be nice.
Me, my brother, Rit, and their kids all together. One big happy family.
Red,
Find something?
look over here.
Something must have trampled over the grass.
Tracks?
Yeah, but you see it's choosing to walk this way, probably to avoid leaving footprints, no doubt. What Ogre King could be this intelligent? It's very weird.
That's some bad news.
We estimate there's at least 30 of them. They seem to be scouting the village.
Scouting? Are Ogre Kings really capable of that?
Yes, they are. These ogres are on a different level.
Which is why Rit and I will get rid of them for you. Everyone, gather up the rest of the villagers and get somewhere safe.
And I will stand guard.
We can rest easy now. Thank you!
Red, Reach, you two be careful too.
Oh, sure.
I bet you can take out those ogres easily! You've got the champion's blessing, right?
That's a secret. But I'm not stronger for it.
What?
The reason why I'm protecting you all is because it's my choice. My choice to not let my blessing control what I do. I'm me, and I act on my own free will.
Welcome.
Hi there.
So any news today?
Nothing major to report. Only that the new hero is very different from how Milady used to be.
And what would make you say that?
Suppose the best way to describe it is, as the hero, Milady's emotions were completely suppressed by her blessing. But Van seems very expressive.
Yeah?
I don't know if handing over the airship is such a good idea, Eurantula. But whatever the case, I'll continue to keep an eye on Van. I want to see what kind of person he is.
Be careful, understood?
Yep. But how are things going with the storefront? You're not having trouble running the apothecary, are you?
The shop's not my concern. Truthfully, the plants have been acting strange ever since Van the hero arrived. They are petrified, you see, sensing a disaster that draws closer.
Are they sensing the new hero's arrival?
Doubtful. I fear a presence far more nebulous has entered Zoltan with him.
So that's Van the hero.
How nice of them to come all the way out here!
We're so lucky!
Crowds of humans are everywhere we go. They're absolute pests. Bleh.
Enough, Lavender. It's only natural that they take an interest in their hero.
Oh, nobody asked you. So, tell me something, Van. Are we sightseeing?
No, as a hero, I have to act according to the almighty Demis's wishes.
And what does Lord Demis want, exactly?
An answer that I search for myself.
I am sorry! Listen, you know the hero can't walk when you cling to his leg like that.
Van.
Leave them be.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
No fair! Man, I wish I could talk to the hero too.
Same for me. These kids are all living at the church.
At the church?
Yeah, that's where I help take care of them too. I know it's forward of me to ask, but I'm sure they'd really like it if you stayed around for a bit to chat.
Time is of the essence for us.
What a grand idea.
Are you sure, Van?
Quite. How long could it be?
Thanks. It'll mean a lot.
Tanta explained you offered your time at the children's request. Let me begin by giving you our sincerest thanks.
Is it true the children reside in this church?
Yes. Children separated from their parents for various reasons have a new home here within these walls. With help from our former mayor, Lady Mistram, I ensure the children are in safe hands.
I bid you welcome, sir. It's an honor. I extend my deepest gratitude.
I too would like to be of assistance. Anything to lessen their burden.
How very kind of you. Tanta, my dear, would you please?
Follow me.
Excuse me, tell us about your adventures. I want to know too.
Same. Me too.
Of course.
Watch it! Your paws off Van! Get out already! Hey!
Watching them run off with such glee is a sight I haven't seen in quite a while. Our hero is an extremely kind and noble young man.
If only he were so kind all the time. You did hear what happened, didn't you? At the party last night?
Well, yes.
On his behalf, I ask for your forgiveness. Everyone there deserved better. Van is an innocent boy. Innocence that has unfortunately made him disregard people. Or that's what I believed.
But he seems to be gentle with the children, yes?
Indeed.
Please, sir, can you tell us what kind of places you've been to? Have you fought any scary monsters?
Yes. I have seen plenty, and have encountered many foes. Last of which was an evil dragon that I fought.
What? Like a real one? Weren't you scared?
Heroes don't fear. Not the strength of an enemy, nor uncertain odds. A hero must conquer them, for that is his role, and then press onward valiantly.
Take me on adventures with you, Sir Hero.
Huh? Oh, please, dream on, Squirt.
Have any of your blessings? I see. Until you truly know your blessing, one cannot possibly determine how to live their life.
But Tanta knows what he's gonna do. He's gonna be a carpenter.
Oh, is that so?
Yep. My wish is for a blessing that makes work a lot easier to manage.
Wishing won't matter if Lord Demis decides it. Has it ever crossed your mind that you could be granted the blessing of a champion?
Don't know about that. I mean, I guess I've never thought of it that much, you know? Still, no matter what blessing I end up with, I know for a fact I'm gonna grow up to be a carpenter. I want to build nice and safe homes and spread true joy to all.
True joy?
Yeah. A home is where you eat with family and take a nice bath and sleep in a cozy bed. Aren't those the greatest joys in life, Sir Hero?
No, they are not. What you have described to me is called decadence. It is not joy.
I don't follow.
Is that funny? Pure joy is living true to your blessing. The almighty creator, Lord Demis, deems this so, and it is his will. Oh, I see. Talking with you has helped me to understand. I know now what it is I must do. To change the mindset of the people here in Zoltan. Indeed, that is...
These Ogre Kings are pretty good at covering up their tracks. Like I said, they're on a different level.
Yeah, stay on your toes. Word will reach Zoltan if we don't end this. Which would mean the hero, who has a knack for helping innocent people in need, will likely be here in a heartbeat.
Which would be bad.
I smell beasts. They're close.
Get ready.
We can beat them, no problem. But that one certainly felt unusual.
Yeah. I've never seen an Ogre King use a weapon before. Stay sharp. More of them are coming.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah. They're using martial arts?
The divine blessing of the martial artist? Magic! That was the divine blessing of the mage.
Okay, now I've seen everything.
Every last one of them have multiple blessings. Shouldn't be. I think that's the last of them.
Yeah. Mission's complete.
This club. Is it from ancient elven ruins?
Red, what is that?
I can't figure out what it says, but that is ancient elven writing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know I've seen this script before somewhere.
So, you said they had multiple blessings, right? Kind of like that gem beast we fought on the mountain.
It's not just chance. Is the gem beast also connected to the ancient elves?
Thank you, Sir Hero!
Goodbye.
I'll come back and visit, okay?
Well, we're off.
Now, before you leave us, it is known that heroes who embark on a journey all have a guide with them. Please stay beside the hero. Be sure to always lead him down the right path.
Forgive me.
Of course.
Honestly, today has been a relief.
How is that?
I was starting to have doubts you wanted anything to do with people. Had changed when I saw you with the children today. You didn't voice a single complaint.
Oh, those children are without their blessings. Naturally, they should be protected at all cost, till they awaken and understand their role.
Do you speak from the standpoint of your hero's blessing? Or do these words come from how you feel?
My feelings are always aligned, with my blessing and Lord Demis' will. I am the hero.
Even so.
Ah, there you are, Van. Perfect timing. Our destination's at hand, and she will lead us there directly.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tisay Garland.
She comes to us recommended by first-class professionals at the Adventurers Guild. One of Zoltan's finest, I'm told.
My name is Escarlata Diaz. It's a pleasure.
And I am Van...
Hold on! You were spying on us the other night, weren't you, little girl?
Yes, that night I worked my second job.
Zoltan's finest works a night shift, oh.
It's for a trip to the hot springs.
Really?
Yes. Have you heard of the Camillo Hot Springs? One of the 3 top hot springs in Avalon. It's most famously known for keeping the water. It cures shoulder and back pain, and also poor circulation in an instant. It's so popular, prices at nearby inns have climbed. Everyone knows you could build a house in Zoltan with the money it costs to stay there just one night. And this is where it's located.
Not bad. Oh, fine. Who spends money on hot water? Humans do the stupidest things. Huh.
As a thanks from the villagers.
Curry! At least 3 days worth. It's so good I could eat it every day.
How about it? Anyone feeling hungry?
Think I'll go for a bath before I settle in. I'm all sticky and gross from today.
Let me get the bath ready. You two relax, okay?
Hang on.
Something wrong?
You really need to rest, big brother.
I'm fine, Ruti, I promise.
You worked so hard today. Let me take care of things.
I guess a small break won't hurt.
Rit, you should relax too. So let's do this. Let's take a bath together. Huh? Thank you.
To take out Dontek, the hill giant. He'll be joined by Tisay, who will show the party the way there.
Tisay?
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine, but if Van finds out she is acting undercover, he might consider Tisay his enemy and then turn on her.
Even with her skills, she'd be in real danger. Mr. Crawley-Wally, the moment Tisay's in trouble, you come straight to me. I don't care if it's the church or the hero. I won't let anyone lay a hand on my best friend.
Surrender. You're the last hill giant standing, Dontek.
We left you alone, so why attack us?
Because of your sloth.
Nonsense!
On that we can agree. Monsters who won't kill, who just cower in their lairs. You defy Lord Demis' will.
Who are you, boy?
Slayer of evil. Van the hero.
The hero? You're nothing but a child!
Begone now, evil.
Yay! Isn't he great?
A maniac. Perfect. Smells tasty, Esta. Dinner ready?
Care to join me, Tisay?
Where are the others?
Van and Lavender went to hunt down monsters. Cardinal Lubo is out like a light.
Just us? Excellent.
Remember when we used to sit around campfires like this?
I do. Those were good times. but I don't recall you cooking back then, Miss Theodora.
I picked it up recently. An enjoyable skill I've found.
Huh? Seems to me you're following in Red's footsteps.
I am. I wish to be more like him. Not only in making a meal, but in supporting and guiding a hero. However, all I've managed to learn is how much I lack.
It's not you. I would say it's more an issue with your hero. Albert would be worried to see you like this.
You have a point. I fear I've caused him enough trouble.
That's funny. Whenever you come up, he always speaks about you with such pride that it makes me think he's happy working alongside you specifically.
Stop. He can't be that enthusiastic.
Oh, he is. He also seemed to miss you very much.
Does he really? Albert misses me, of all people? Me? Sorry. I suppose the feeling is mutual. If I am afforded the opportunity, then I would like to see him soon. No, I misspoke. What am I even saying? Please do not misunderstand. I merely wish to reunite with a good friend. Yes, a good friend. No more and no less. Thank you for the illuminating discussion. Well, a fine evening for a drink, yes? Indeed. Off to fetch water.
Someone's in love!
Piping hot curry buns, the village specialty. Eat! You three must be starving. Go on, don't be shy.
3 square meals of curry a day. Shh.
Huh? This aroma is absolutely to die for, and it's spicy.
Fried bread when the day's only begun? That feels a bit indulgent for my taste.
Stuffed with curry, too.
Hence the name curry bread.
Wow! Look! That's amazing! Where are they going?
My! There's a sight you don't see every day. A herd of Pegasi.
First time I've ever seen them flying high over our village.
Almost like the herd's fleeing for safety.
Something's coming. The Fairy King's Gem. That shield allows its wielder to use mind control magic. I trust you understand its influence.
Another lecture? All you ever do is nag, lady.
That depends on how one wields it. If used as a beacon of light, then it shall guide evildoers onto the path of faith.
Forcing someone to their knees in prayer won't make them a believer. That beacon should be sealed away.
Van earned the shield, not you. So how he uses it is none of your concern.
Our only business here is handing over an airship to Sir Hero, and they're throwing a party. This event has me on edge.
Certainly there won't be any issues like our last encounter. What more could a hero want than to celebrate in his honor?
All right, that should do it.
Hey, Mogram! How goes the missus?
Try as I might to get her to rest, she won't listen to a word I say. Got me all nervous.
Well, it's still early. Make sure she slows down a bit. And of course, be there for your wife no matter what.
I got her covered there, Doc. No worries.
Yeah! Starting to make a profit thanks to those little zoogs. As it turns out, those mushrooms in the forest are in pretty high demand around these parts because of the fragrance. So, basically, you load it. Treat us to dinner. What? Why would I want to wine and dine you idiots? Better yet, why don't the two of you buy me something? No harm in helping your friends. Don't be stingy. Yeah, man. Godwin, you guys are morons. Shut it. To no one, pal.
Would you boys settle down and behave? The kids are showing you all up. Look at them work.
Looking good over here. May I try? Sir Hero's gonna love all the nice stuff we have.
I bet he will.
No, they are not. What you have described to me is called decadence. It is not joy.
The hero has returned!
Excellent. I hear you've located the airship.
Yes.
Before that, we would be most thrilled to have you all join us in a celebratory toast.
Congratulations, sir!
This again? What excessive revelry.
What he means is we appreciate the thought, Mayor, but due to prior commitments, we must refrain.
I understand. Forgive our arrogance and complete failure to take Sir Hero's obligations into account. The citizens of Zoltan says.
Prayers from heretics won't reach the Almighty.
Come now. That was highly offensive. Take it back, Van, and apologize.
No, I will do neither. I am the hero who has undergone training as a monk. One of my tasks is to guide heretics onto the right path.
What is he talking about? The divine blessings alone serve as obvious proof of devotion to Lord Demis. Yet he calls us heretics? My stomach.
Pardon me, but you do realize you're being very insulting.
You declare us to be heretics, but for what reason?
The fact that you live such pointless, indolent lives here. According to scripture, sloth is a mortal sin that conflicts with our roles granted by the Almighty. You people must repent and mend your ways. The path before you is clear. Take up arms against the demonic troops!
Demonic troops?
Take up arms?
You must fight alongside the hero. It is your sacred duty to accept.
We have our land and our livelihoods to protect.
The pedestrian backwater is utterly worthless.
Our grandparents endured hardship and put their lives on the line to develop our home. And yet you call it worthless? Even as the hero, to say such a thing is beyond rude.
Rude? Etiquette describes mortal norms. I am speaking of the divine. Why do they deny me?
It's simple. You just insulted their home right in front of them. Their Sultan is dearly beloved. They cherish their peaceful lives here.
This is a nuisance.
What are you up to? Stop, Van!
Do not get in Van's way!
Move aside. Van's intentions are not born out of heroism, but desperation.
Oh, I know what he's doing. And I really don't care. The way I see it, anything Van does is completely within his rights.
Can it be? This is sorcery!
Cardinal!
Failure can be a harsh teacher in Van's education, hero's reputation, if we're being perfectly honest.
What?
No funny tricks from you either, Chisei. Any sudden moves and I'll kill you.
Behold, the shield of the Fairy King. It has the power to guide you to the correct path and save you. Your denial of the hero for a life of idleness has been judged by Lord Demis. Now let us fight the Demon Lord's army together!
Lord?
What is this?
Van the hero. Is this truly necessary?
Who are you?
Your neighborhood high elf residing in Zoltan. What hero resorts to mind control magic? That is the work of a villain.
You dare liken me to a villain? Who are you to speak on right and wrong? I, the hero Van, slayer of evil!
Stinger is unleashed.
Party's over! Hurry up! Get to safety!
Martial arts! Destruction swimming! Close one.
Donan!
Gutsy of you to take on a hero alone. I've got your back.
Do you know what you're getting into?
Pretty obvious.
He can mend himself as the hero. Why refuse to apply healing hands?
Who's to say?
His body may be durable, but not indestructible.
Two great evils, but I am the hero. I will not succumb.
There's your answer. This kid won't stay down for good because of the faith he has in his blessing. Time to kick his butt and take him down a peg.
Lord Demis, I present to you a hero's fight.
Martial arts! This is Tiger Claw!
Martial arts! Holy blade!
one hit!
It hurts, but the hero must not yield. Healing hand. Amazing. I suffered immense pain from that, yet you still stand. You are a worthy opponent for the hero.
Donan!
So you reflected the injury right back. Pretty low stunt if you ask me.
That stunt that allows me to heal using my opponent's vitality. With it, I can thwart any dire situation at will. No matter how great the evil, the hero will not give in.
What kind of hero passes his pain off to others? Ain't nothing heroic about it.
The almighty Lord Demis designed me with my role in mind. Condemnation is a rejection of his will. There is no greater heresy.
Murderer of our fallen brethren, thief of our stolen treasure, the time has come for you to taste our wrath and vengeance!
Those wicked dragons. Have they come to rob me of my shield?
Spirit of the mighty tree! My powers are not a favorable match against the...
Great.
Yes, that is just what I fear.
Get lost!
Spirit of the mighty tree!
This is such a shame.
The only shame I see is standing right in front of me, not helping anyone!
I will not counter the Lord's will. If the Salt Dragons do destroy this sinful land, then no choice will remain. Even the Sloths of Zoltan will join the war in retaliation.
Okay, I've heard enough of your crappy sermons, little man. I'm taking you down first!
The Healing Hands Mastery. Reflect.
Sorry we're late.
You're back!
I thought you were still gone.
What was that? Why, you?
Hey you, nice work. Without your threads, Mr. Crawley-Wally, I never would have made it in time. Now for the fun part. Making sure his heroic efforts aren't all for nothing. Just hear me out!
Immense bloodlust!
It's the hero. Listen carefully, okay? Relax. I ran here so I could return this. Yours to begin with, right?
Indeed. The former Demon Lord entrusted us with that treasure.
I knew it. Then take it back.
Beware of that hero!
It's kind of you to offer a warning. But it's too late.
Martial art! Holy League!
Oh boy. That's gonna give travelers a headache. Sorry, but you fail as a hero.
Another heretic.
There! If you can't swing your blade...
Release me!
All that work to level your blessing. And you should have focused on your sword.
The methods of men have no merit. It is nothing in the face of my divine blessing.
Got it. So that's what makes you tick. Explains why I could lure you out of town just like that. Away from the safety of your party.
If my sword fails, I have magic!
Good luck using any magic at this range.
Is this some plot to stall for time? The hero can fight through nightfall and not be out of breath!
Oh, we'll have this wrapped up way before nightfall. Won't we?
Don't bother trying to figure it out. You'll forget me by tomorrow.
His party will be here soon. Let's get going before they see us.
So cold. My death is imminent. The hero was defeated. Then let it be so. Not to win. In the end, I did what was asked of me. But why must it be that girl? If everything proceeds according to Lord Demis' will, then surely I met that girl for a reason. I see. Healing hands.
Look, he's alive! Are you okay? I'm here. I won't leave you alone ever again!
So this is part of my role.
Man?
I will kill that girl. And at last I will be the true hero. The Lord has come. I will grow stronger. I will slaughter that girl. I will be the true hero.
All right, straight to business, everyone. Let's get to the bottom of the Van situation.
Word from Esther came in. Van and his party will be returning to Zoltan shortly. He has gained more confidence after hunting monsters in the southern seas.
So you mean he's raring to go?
Apparently, he's made a habit of declaring he will kill Miss Ruti with a smile.
That's not weird at all.
Well, any bright ideas on how to kick that kid's butt?
Violence will only worsen the situation. Driving him out of Zoltan without a fight would be best.
That's the idea. So, I figured our best approach is to plan ahead.
Wow, nice work on the portraits. Who drew those?
That'd be me.
Tisei's very talented.
Albert, so we are all clear. Can you go through everyone once more?
Sure. First, there's Van. He was the 8th prince of the Kingdom of Flomberg, and he was raised in a monastery from a very young age. It seems that some royal and noble families deem raising their own children as a mark of shame.
Yes, I remember hearing. No, I'll be a doting parent.
Me too. Anything for our kids.
I love that.
Anyway, based on that information, it's safe to say Van Seal comes from his upbringing.
Yeah, and then when he got older, he found himself at the Great Last Wall, claiming to be the true hero.
That's right. And once the church recognized him as such, he spent all his time hunting monsters and raising his blessings level.
Yep, that's the big issue. We unfortunately learned that many of his allies have been lost on those hunts. The divine blessing of the hero should not allow one to abandon their party.
Van's blessing comes before his allies' welfare. He may believe that with all his heart. Developing his skill is paramount. And that's what enables him to leave them to die.
The more I hear, the more pissed I am! How can a guy like that be the hero?
Donan, let's settle down.
There you have it. That is all we know about him.
He sure is something else. What is this guy even thinking?
His world is tiny. All that exists in it is himself and the Almighty. No parents, friends, or loved ones.
That's why he trusts his beliefs unconditionally, unwavering, unshakable.
Next, the other two.
Thanks to Miss Storm, we learned a bit about Lavender.
Yes, I know her. This is not our first encounter. I met her before settling in Zoltan. Granted, she looked different back then, but I could recognize her mana anywhere.
When you say she looked different, what does that mean?
Exactly what I say. She was a dark shadow who harnessed lightning to her very command. Such strength is something a retired woman cannot match. Loath as I am to admit it, I can't fight her. Therefore, can I trust you to take care of her, my steed?
Given the chance of collateral damage, we should try to avoid fighting Lavender directly. But I cannot begin to imagine how we could talk her down.
Let me try talking to her.
She's an unknown monster. You know that, right?
Sure, but I'm the best person for the job. Because just like her, I'm in love as well.
Huh?
What? What?
Hear me out! I mean, I know Lavender isn't exactly human per se, but she and I are similar because we're both madly in love. I figured I could use that to negotiate.
Negotiate?
Just an idea. I don't see anyone else raising their hand around here.
Donan, would you mind looking after Rit, please?
Why me? Wouldn't it be better if you coupled up with her?
I need to have a chat with Lubo.
How do you now? Let me accompany you.
In that case, you can count on me to keep Rit safe and sound.
Then it's settled. Thank you.
Cardinal Lubo was of the peasantry. He managed to make a name for himself purely off his cardinal's blessing. A man of excess who won't hesitate to bribe, embezzle, or worse for his desires.
If he knows who you are, how do you plan to confront him?
With a disguise. Ruti, let's have you keep a low profile in the meantime. Can you back her up, do you say?
Yep.
Don't forget, this is all to protect Zoltan and Ruti. Do your best.
Yeah!
Will do.
Thank you. Really.
All done here. Nice work, everyone. Let's eat.
Now that's what I like to hear!
You okay? Do you say?
King, thinking about my role in all of this, what I can do to prepare for Van.
Too anxious to relax, huh?
Kinda. I've seen him. He isn't just powerful, but he's also a terrible person, too. My blessing is warning me, telling me that killing him won't be easy.
It's hard to argue against your blessing if that's how you really feel.
What do you make of this situation? The differences between them, Van and Miss Ruti? They share the blessing of the hero.
Both of them. But, even so, their mindsets in battle are extremely different.
Mindsets?
Our Ruti is an indomitable hero. One who won't succumb to any foe she comes up against, no matter how strong.
And what about Van?
He probably doesn't care about his foes at all. Only about winning with the ultimate attacks. He's trying to be an invincible hero.
An indomitable hero and an invincible one.
Ruti's mindset is prepared to face all kinds of foes. For Van, it doesn't matter. And if I had to bet on one, it wouldn't be him.
I see what you mean. My sword has a surefire technique as well, but relying on it too much could one day cost me my life.
And that right there is his weakness. Basically, Van on herself.
On herself. I think I understand what makes them so different. The source of her strength is the guidance that you offer.
Don't know about that. I just want to make sure Ruti can stand on her own 2 feet.
She's very lucky to have you as her guide. I mean that, Red. Maybe if Van had someone like you, he would have turned out differently. She's right. His world really is a tiny one. I feel a bit better after talking to you.
Good.
Sir Lubo, Van may have raised his blessings level, but there's no guarantee he can defeat that girl. What point is there in risking the hero's life all the way out here for a foolish endeavor?
Regardless, we need as much information as possible. Gather what you can about Van's attacker, and report back to me.
How marvelous. An unhinged hero.
Who knows what havoc he'll create next time?
I've said it before, but let Red and his friends handle the boy. Until then, we must keep the people calm, or else all of Zoltan will stir up.
Before you leave, please meet my squire, Albert.
At your service. It is truly an honor.
Esther told me of you. Do take care to be of use to the hero, Albert.
Absolutely. Hero, how was your trip on the airship?
It went well enough. While the islands in the southern seas had many fiends for me to slay, they were all perfect fodder for my blessing.
Yep, she won't know what hit her.
The sooner I find that girl, the better.
No. Allow us to gather information on the girl, Van.
Besides, you lack the tracking skill to find her yourself.
Rest, Van, and let us handle this matter for you. Remember, you were severely injured.
Van, I'm here. Forget those two. You still have me. What's this? I spy a couple of bugs. I see you buzzing around, you two.
So much for laying low.
I ought to squash you to the ground.
No doubt you could. Word has it you're powerful, even without Van.
Come again?
What's your true form? That body of yours can't fool my blessing. Frail as you look, you are far more violent than you let on. You can't be bothered by us lowly mortals, so why would you even hide at all from them, flying around as a small little fairy? Does it have anything to do with you being in love? Going through all this trouble, well aware of how terrifying your true self is. You've taken the form of a typical fairy in order to endear yourself to a human boy.
One more word and I'll rip you apart, girl!
Someone's dear to me too, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about love! I'll start. I'm Rizlet of Lagurvia. Just call me Rit.
Rit. Okay then. And is that the man you're in love with?
Gosh, no. A completely different guy.
Yeah, I thought so. Bet that lug hasn't seen a trace of romance.
Lying to Lavender won't work in my favor. Gotta bare my heart and hope I find common ground. Up north, in Lagurvia, I was princess of the duchy.
Oh, a princess, huh? Spill it. Is your lover a prince or a knight or someone else?
A knight from another land. We live together now. A commoner life in Zoltan.
Ooh, a forbidden elopement? Good for you. I mean, you gotta be willing to sacrifice it all for the sake of your love.
Right? I couldn't say it better myself. Always and forever, I'll be with him. Till my final breath, I swear to stay right by his side.
You're a hit! Bring on the salad and mead!
So yeah, the two of us were separated for a while. By the time we reunited, we'd done some maturing, and I fell for him anew.
Anew, huh? What? So you didn't fall totally in love with the guy when you were still in Logurvia?
I'm not saying that at all. I love the old Red too, just as much.
Oh, drop the act. Love's got nothing to do with maturity. It's joyous and beautiful and perfect just as it is in love. So not a single thing would change forever. Anything less than that is not true love.
And you love Van as he is, no question?
He's perfect! Like more mead would be!
She doesn't want him to change. But that means she's not taking his feelings into account.
I'd crush this puny world to dust to prove my love! Because it's the very least I can do for him.
But what if it's your side that falls instead of the other? I mean, the Demon Lord's army has its share of formidable foes. Van being the hero doesn't guarantee victory. You love him, and so you worry.
My Van remaining the way he is comes first before anything else. And if that leads to his death, then... that's the day I'll die with him. My heart belongs to Van until the moment I die. I couldn't ask for a more romantic ending.
Is that how you truly view love?
You don't feel the same way?
Lavender, I need a favor.
A favor? Nice Nice try, Princess. The only one I listen to is my dear Van.
But this is for Van's own good.
Really? Let's hear it then.
Ask him to... You care about him, right? One battle is not worth risking his life. There's so much more he can do to raise his blessing. And I believe the hero has bigger things to fight for.
You have a point there.
Yeah?
But my answer is no.
Figured you'd say that.
Oh, thank goodness. If you'd insisted, I would have had to kill you.
Well, that's not ideal. Okay, before we leave... Here's to many more casual chats with a hearty round of mead.
That isn't something to toast about, silly.
Bottoms up!
Keep going! No! Come on, get faster! Move it! Pick up the pace! Wait, what? Why'd you stop, you stupid reptile? Run, I say! Screw the lot of you! Give me back my money! This is a setup! A rig race!
Cardinal Lubo,
I'm on break.
come back when I'm not busy.
But I think you'd like what I have to say. You'll leave here a happier man. Sir, you can't expect fair play here.
Then how much will you bet on him?
Red, are you sure about this? If you lose, you'll never bring him to the table.
It'll work. Trust me.
Splendid! I never doubted the outcome, but it was still riveting to see her catch up from behind and win by a nose.
And now that you have made a killing, join me. There's a restaurant with the most excellent wine.
Bold of you to say so. I'm quite particular about my choice of drink. Oh my. I must admit this product has a pleasantly refreshing taste that hits the tongue like silk. A subtle hint of fruit that slowly overwhelms. A fine, rich texture. My word! Zesty, aren't you? This wine feels wild and pure and free, like a noble lady frolicking untamed throughout the wood and naked as the day she was known to possess quite a gem.
Care to pair it with this seafood dish?
This plate has not a hint of anything from the sea.
This is ground fish meat, smoked and infused with herbs and then roasted in olive oil.
She's overdoing it.
Fish ground up and paired with red wine. What a primitive establishment, honestly. What in Almighty's name? This goes against all conventional wisdom. Such flavor.
I'd like to discuss something with you, Cardinal Lubo.
Of course you do. Back to business already, I see. So what do you want? Looking for a job?
This is regarding Sir Van.
Overlook his indiscretions, will you? You'll thank him one day for delivering us from ruin.
Danger surrounds the person Van seeks to challenge in battle.
You know about the girl who attacked Van?
Yes.
Speak! Who exactly is that girl?
An artifact from ancient elves.
Huh? Ridiculous. All the ancient elves left behind is some absurd clockwork.
I know you find it hard to believe, but please follow me.
An Ogre King? That writing is ancient Elven. Explain.
I hear this Ogre King was highly intelligent and even wielded a club. It may have been a biological weapon created in ancient ruins.
What?
In the mountains to the north of Zoltan, there lies an elven monument nearly buried in the wood. It is supposedly home to similar creations as the Ogre, some of which look remarkably humanoid.
Then the girl who attacked Van is an ancient elven relic? Small wonder she displayed such terrifying strength. She took down Van, after all.
There's a report from the Thieves Guild of Zoltan. It backs up this theory.
It all makes sense. The girl's sole purpose is to protect the ancient elven ruins.
Should the Demon Lord's army ever reach Zoltan, these weapons will crawl out of the woodwork to fight them.
So you want Van to withdraw from this fight for humanity's future as well?
Yes. Consider this. If Sir Van or the girl were to die in battle, it will be a massive loss for mankind.
Catastrophic. In that case, I'll strongly advise Van to leave Zoltan right away.
Please do.
Getting Van to obey has been a rather vexing challenge for me lately.
Where's that traitor Esta? No need to get angry. I am perfectly calm. Good to know.
It's hard to believe that she betrayed us. Esta, a traitor.
You interrupted my precious slumber for a small thing like this? Were this another, then I simply would have had her flogged for heresy.
It's you! I bet you're working with that dirty rat and trying to cover for her, little Miss Princess! But think again, because I know exactly what you all are up to!
Red, are you sure about this?
Well, they did make the first move, so we better play our cards now.
May I return to the inn? I haven't had breakfast yet.
You're not going anywhere!
Fine, we can talk. Let's go inside. We'll have some tea and hash this out. We didn't expect them to figure it out this soon. What are you going to do, Red?
Fess up, Esta! I won't budge until I hear you say, I'm a dirty traitor, strike me down, hero!
To be clearly asked to look into the identity of Van's target. Do you concur, Lubo?
Technically, you're correct.
And Rit here is a former adventurer who now resides in Zoltan. Seems like she is a suitable candidate for information.
Lavender.
What is it?
Here's my partner. The guy who I've been raving to you about.
It's you! The swordsman who stole my shield!
Hold on! What are Gideon and Donnan doing here?
Somebody explain to me what's going on.
Allies of the former hero. But yes, what are you doing here?
Check this out, Lubo. My mark of battle.
What? Your arm?
I came here because I knew it was the only place with the information I sought to acquire. Those who fight the Demon Lord's army should have immense respect for these two.
Respect, huh? If what you say is all true, then why did you attack me?
Did you expect us to sit by while you threatened the lives of innocents?
Innocents?
We may have disbanded the Heroes Party, but that won't stop us from facing anything that would bring suffering to the people of Zoltan.
What are you saying? Suffering? I wanted to save those people. Rescue them from their errant ways and return them to a life guided by their blessings.
Look, Van. You tried to control their minds. And you set the soul... Those are problems the hero should be putting a stop to, not creating them for his own gain.
I did what was right. Adhering to my blessing's will, for that is what the hero must do.
And as the guide, I must say, you and I are long overdue for a conversation.
You're the guide? The Almighty has entrusted you with that important task? You keep the hero from being led astray through the divinity of the guide.
I do, and I fulfilled my role. Which is why I'm out here now.
Fulfilled your role to completion? But how? A role without purpose would mean you have nothing left to live for.
Yet here I stand, living my life.
Stop manipulating my van!
Lavender.
Ritz, I will not let anyone get in the way of my love.
None of us are trying to confuse anyone, I swear. Red included. Spend time with him and you will understand. You'll see just why I love him. And the quiet life that we shared together in Zoltan.
I have no doubt this has been a profound meeting for all of us. So I suggest we shelve this matter for the time being.
Very good. What do you say we agree to postpone this discussion for now and reconvene at a later date?
Yeah, no use dragging this out when neither side of the table is thinking straight.
Are you sure about letting them leave? I feel like we should have pushed them harder while they were caught off guard.
Going at this heavy-handed would have made them more distrustful later on. To change Van's mindset, we have to handle it delicately. That calls for old-fashioned diplomacy and negotiation, not deception.
Sounds like a real plan.
I really hope we can find a solution that Van will accept.
Is that possible?
Who knows? The kid's a blessing fundamentalist. Maybe getting lectured by the guide is what he needs. Which is why I thought he would listen to me, and see where I'm coming from if I gave him my view on our blessings. This is really good.
I threw in a little meat for fun.
Nice.
Okay, so we have a temporary reprieve. What do we do next?
First things first. We have to be smart and think through our strategy. We won't get many chances to talk with him. Van strikes me as someone who doesn't take too long to make a decision.
I'm sick of so much talking and waiting, when all I want to do is close the book on this mess.
Stepping out for a bit.
Welcome, big brother.
Hope you're hungry.
You made lunch for me? Thank you.
They're just sandwiches.
I'm excited.
Dinner will have to wait. After this visit, I think I should avoid coming here for a little while.
But why? Because of Lavender?
She's strong, and surprisingly capable of determining a person's location. There's no telling when she'll figure out where you are.
I see.
Also, we met Van's party.
Oh.
Are you alright?
What if this is the Almighty's way of telling us that I'm not supposed to live a normal life?
Could be. Maybe Lord Demis is hoping that the former hero, who cast her role aside, will be championed by the new holder. Don't worry. We'll throw a wrench in whatever plan he has cooked up. Everything will work out just fine if we keep you two from fighting one-on-one. So how does that sound to you, Ruti?
You really are something else.
Ruti? Tisei? Are you in? Oh, hi, Megria. Please come in.
Don't mind me, I won't keep you. Just thought I'd share some news with you two on my way by.
I do hope it's good news.
Get this? That herb hunt job you posted? Well, we have a taker. Someone accepted the post.
That's great. We'll be able to grow even more kinds of herbs.
Thanks for...
Coincidence. I was about to head out to the Adventurers Guild, actually.
Oh? Important business?
Have you had any interesting hunts posted lately?
Interesting how?
Well, preferably something that has travel with a sprinkle of combat.
A sprinkle of combat here? There aren't going to be any jobs.
Oh, great!
You have something?
Some wild monsters were spotted nearby, and we don't have near enough hands on deck to deal with a whole herd of them.
Tell me more about it.
Love to. I'll give you all the details. Come take a walk with me back to the Adventurers Guild, Red. I'd like to formally request that you take on the job.
So yeah, after that I accepted the mission.
Sea bogies, huh? Those are rare. Gosh, I absolutely loathe those things. Just the sight of them is sickening.
I'm pretty sure others would agree. Most find their existence to be psychologically draining.
That's so? I kill them on sight.
These things literally show up, give off this aura that messes with our heads, and use it to drain our life force.
The real kicker is they mainly target human children for consumption.
Guess we gotta take them out.
You read my mind. There's a few of them nearby, according to Megria. We need to clear them out, and fast.
Okay. Where does that leave Van?
I'll ask the boy Wonder himself to
Don't tell me you're gonna fight alongside that punk!
Red, are you out of your mind?
Nothing matters more to him than raising his blessing level even at the cost of lives. There's no telling what sort of problems he could cause.
Actually, this just might work out. Think about it. Lavender will be with him, and she'll get to see what Red and I are like together. So this might be our best chance.
Lavender. It would be nice to get a better read on her abilities.
Makes sense. Get the enemy to fight on our side so we can learn about them. Count me in, Red. I'll back you guys up.
Red's got me covered, but thanks.
Where's the fun in asking me to hold down the fort?
Sorry, man.
Go next behind it! I hate it!
His over-the-top reaction was remarkable to witness firsthand.
Was it?
Is there something wrong?
My brother is out there doing his best while I'm stuck in here. I hate it. I want to help, but I can't.
I know how you feel.
I'm glad you agreed to help out. I thought you'd refuse.
The hero's duty is to slay all evil.
You ready, Van?
You need not ask. The hero's always prepared to fight.
So for you, fighting's just a part of life.
Isn't that true for all living creatures, though? Fighting is a way of life so long as we possess blessings. Or so I think.
Enough with the thinking, Van! Can we go now?
Indeed. Gideon and I will take point and engage the target, won't we?
That's right. And you two will use spells for backup.
Roger that, Red. Sorry, buddy, but I don't take orders from country bumpkins like yourself.
The beach isn't quite crawling with them, so that's a good sign. I do see a group hiding by the rocks.
Quite a few of them.
Cleaning up here should be a cinch. Nonetheless, stay on your toes, Van.
Why do you wield a bronze sword?
I'm no longer fighting to save the world, so I don't need expensive equipment.
Perhaps, but as I said, fighting is the way of life.
Right. And this bronze sword is all I need to defend myself.
Wielding an inferior weapon is rather puzzling. But surely it was Lord Demi's will that brought you before me, to guide me as the world's hero.
No, I think that... Let's do this!
Merely common beasts, but the hero must slay all evil!
Over here, uglies!
Man, no! Are you okay?
Gideon, just focus on the battle.
You're betting too much on your healing hands when you fight. Have you tried defending?
Why waste time? Offense is the best defense, right?
None of that matters if you're wounded.
I refuse to yield against evil. That is how the hero must fight.
Adjusting your strategy isn't yielding. It's learning to adapt, Van.
Huh?
Here they come. Look alive.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to tally up the number of enemies you killed?
Why?
You were keeping track, weren't you?
I was not informed there was any need to. The hero's role is to slay all evil. How many are irrelevant?
There were 45 sea bogies in total. I killed 26, you 18, and Rick got 1.
What are you implying?
You didn't fight alone, did you? In a party, the number of enemies you take down is a good marker of your contributions.
So what?
You're supposed to be the hero, the strongest. You'd better start picking up the pace soon. The blessing of the guide shows the hero the way.
Right.
Meaning, you can't call yourself the true hero until you surpass me in every way possible, right? At least, that's what I argue. Your thoughts?
Yes, I can see why you would think that.
Van! Why you?
I only gave him my opinion.
Look, Van, I think you're perfect just the way you are.
A partner who accepts everything about you, including your weaknesses. Seems like that'd just ruin a person.
Shut it!
But I didn't say a thing.
Anyway, let us be off. It is done.
Wait! There are more sea bogies around.
What do you mean more?
Okay, and what's the big deal about a heap of sand?
No, it's tracks entering and leaving the village.
The village?
That usually means missing children.
One of them may have abducted a child earlier. And the sea bogies we fought sought more victims.
Then we must save the child.
Van, how skilled are you at tracking?
Far from enough. I did not acquire the skill. It is unneeded for battle.
I guess it's a good thing you have us with you.
We'll handle it. With the help of my divine blessing, of course.
Why the long face, hero? Hold your head up high and be grateful that we are on the job.
Thank you.
You better stop teasing my darling Van! Don't listen to them. You don't need a tracking skill. You have me. I can detect all living creatures wherever the wind blows.
Sea bogies don't devour children immediately. They like to feed off their fear for a while first. Hope we're not too late.
I sense the creatures nearby.
I'll go ahead.
Though I appreciate the stealth, you can relax. The sea bogies are known for their fairly poor hearing. See any kids?
No, not from here. Close.
2 in front and 3 in the back.
I'll go!
Are you hurt?
Hardly.
Good. I'm glad. Now, let's split up and find the kid.
Are you injured? I'm Van the Hero, here to save you.
Huh? A hero? Really?
Yes, it is I.
The hero!
Hey, take your paws off him now! I said get off!
Thank you for bringing her home.
I and my family will forever be in your debt.
Girl, she would be.
No need to thank me.
Mr. Hero? Thank you, sir, for rescuing me.
Oh, Van of all people? So he can listen to advice then.
There. It's like that sometimes.
I'm amazed you can get through to Lavender too, Rit.
Huh? Well, see, Lavender and I are... alike. She's in love and so am I, you know?
I can't do anything right.
Don't say that.
But it's true. I had many talks with Van and Lavender during our travels. Not once could I get them to see my point of view and change their ways. But you two managed to do just that in such a short amount of time. I tried my best, I suppose.
And I'm so glad you did. None of this would have happened if it were not for you.
Really?
Yes, of course. Don't forget this whole saga began because you sent me to fetch Red. And now here we stand today.
This is true.
You donned a mask to conceal your identity, but make no mistake, my good friend. I was in awe of your work.
Albert, I didn't know you felt that way about me. Do you mean it? You're being ridiculous.
Who, me?
No, wait! By ridiculous, I didn't mean to imply that you're unfit to be my partner. It's just...
Say no more. I still have a long way to go. Don't worry, I can try harder.
No! I mean, sure. Yes? Help me!
Real in the sweetness, guys.
Honestly.
That's rich coming from you.
What do you mean?
Gosh.
You love birds kill worse than they do!
That's...
not true.
Stay the path, hero. Never falter.
Apparently, Zoltan's mountain range houses ancient elven ruins, and that girl you seek is in fact a weapon created there. Read the report. It has everything you need to know. She is not a threat to humanity, so our business here is complete. We'll return at once.
No, I will not.
Why is that?
You are aware that we must live as our blessings tell us to, yes? Mine tells me to stay.
Far be it, will encourage you to begin a new journey.
My lord has delivered me a revelation. A trial that I must overcome.
Trial?
To test my faith, no doubt. My blessings' impulses, which have guided me until now, are utterly silent.
Perfect. There's something to your tea that eases the soul, Red.
Mighty high praise. So, how's Van been holding up?
Ever since he came back from your mission, he's been distant. He locks himself in his room all day to pray. He speaks much less now, too. Leaving him to his own devices is unwise. Sir Lubo and I take turns checking up on him.
Bad time?
Tisei, is something the matter?
I wanted your opinion on something. The Adventurers Guild received an urgent request to search for a missing child in the forest. Milady and I would go, but our hands are tied as long as Van is here. Other adventurers aren't interested in taking the mission because they doubt there's foul play involved. What should we do?
May I volunteer?
Huh?
You sure?
I am. I'll find the child.
Albert.
Adventuring was what I did best, and I know my way to atone for my unforgivable behavior. I know that. I'm doing this to help Zoltan. It is my home.
Absolutely.
And nobody like me is far from a hero. And that's fine, because traveling alongside Esta is all I ever want to do. I am truly lucky. From here on, I want to act in a way that honors my place at her side.
Well, you already have. What is it?
Nothing. Just glad we can trust Albert.
Oh, well, I suppose.
All the information we have at the moment is here. Good luck, Albert.
Thanks.
Waiter, fetch me another. I'm empty over here.
Sir Lubo, drinking again, I see.
Of course I am. Take a seat and join me.
Where's Van? At the inn?
That boy. No, he ran off on his own somewhere.
You've lost him?
Last I heard from him, he was following up on a tip about him. Why does that boy resist the teachings I offer him? Why does he ignore everything I say? Dear Lord, what's become of my honorable hero? At least he can still be fixed. Yes. Was it not the Almighty himself who brought the hero to me to be molded and primed?
Surprised to run into an ogre out here. And the child? Sorry about that. Mimi, what a way to greet the adventurer taking you home. Yep. Your parents have been worried sick, fearing the worst had happened.
Kuda was with me. We were playing when that ogre came.
You're safe now. Did your friend here keep an eye on you?
Uh-huh. Kuda protected me. But there's a scarier one around. The Fae are all afraid.
Of what?
Thunder.
Hero.
How is she?
Faring well?
That is good news, then.
Something feels off. It's almost suffocating. If that's all...
Not until we slay the evil at fault.
The ogre? It's dead.
Didn't that thing lure the child into the forest? It must be slain.
Wait! Calm down and sheathe your sword, hero! This is only a fairy dragon, not a wicked fiend. A fey being, not unlike Lavender. It's completely harmless.
You're using me to beg for its life.
Albert, you have 10 seconds. If you are still in my way, I will kill you.
Leave now! Run while I hold them off!
You'll die!
I said to go!
Are you friends with that fey creature?
I'm not. I just met it.
And are you confident you can best me in battle?
Not in the least.
So why stand, despite the inevitable?
Why? That is a great question. My feet won't stop shaking, to be honest. But I won't sit back and watch while you take an innocent life, Van. I've no choice but to stand tall.
What's this feeling? Something deep down, feeding my desire to witness you laid low with one slash.
For you?
Unhand me.
Don't feel it.
Why make such futile effort for a mere Fae?
I am part of the hero's party.
And?
I wish to act in a way to honor that.
Unhand me. Let go. 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 Let me go. Let 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 me go. I am the one true hero. Damn you!
You fought well. Regenerate. Albert, you are a champion, and I am truly proud to call you my partner.
Esta, why defend a man who conspires with the wicked?
Do I look like I'm in the mood to chat? I am filled with rage!
Why? To think I admired you, Esta! Perhaps you've made a grave mistake.
You get away from him! If you're so angry, stop fighting like a bitch!
And what happened to you, Lavender? I thought you were resolved to never show Van your unfettered might.
Shut your mouth! I hated you from the moment I laid eyes upon you! Dears, time to cool off. Give me a break. Does a lowly archfey really think she has the power to stop me?
Careful. You'll ruin that cute face of yours. You are a fairy, are you not?
Just die!
Healing hands. The girl is finally within my reach. Soon, I'll do it.
Will Mr. Adventurer be okay?
His wounds have totally healed. Might look bad, but he's just resting. Thank goodness the kid made it out. You did good, Albert.
Do we know when he might wake up?
Anyone's guess. He pushed himself past his limits to deal with Van. Give him some time and he'll come to.
Right.
It would have been worse if you weren't there.
Had a hunch. Couldn't shake the peril in the air. But Van is out of control. The impulses of the hero's blessings are unmatched. Normally it wouldn't compel you to submit to emotion. Imagine how aimless he must feel, acting on a vague impulse. Yeah, I know what he's going through.
Knowing him, all the inner turmoil could be driving him insane. My goal was to change his thinking, not cause a meltdown.
This is not your fault. It is mine. Mine and those who traveled with him.
Esta.
Let me go gather my thoughts alone, Red.
Big brother.
Yeah.
When I clashed with Van, for the first time in my life, my anger took over. Just seeing Albert on the verge of death,
You couldn't hold yourself back, right?
I was terrified. So terrified of losing him. The very thought drives a stake into my heart even now. Remember when I tried to lay you low? To keep Rudy fighting as our hero? I've changed so much since, and it scares me. One of these days, I could make a devastating choice. I may lose myself again and do something beyond repair or apology. It frightens me.
Are you going to cast aside your feelings for him?
No. I can't do that. I don't want to.
Then don't, Esta. Those emotions don't come from your blessing, but from deep within your heart. And I think that's really worth something special.
Emotions that have nothing to do with our blessings? One thing is for certain. Meeting you people has turned me into a terrible woman of faith.
Red, Esta.
Who's there?
Do you have a moment, Cardinal?
Van, my boy. Don't be shy. Door's open.
I am here to inform you that I'm leaving Zoltan.
Is that so? You've finally come to understand. Then let us prepare to depart.
Before that, I will make for Undine's abode.
Undine?
And I will slaughter every last Fae. Esta, Gideon, and everyone else there will meet the same fate.
Are you mad? Honestly?
Surely that will lure the girl, and then I will kill her too. If she hides, destroying Zoltan should draw her out.
I'll listen to this no longer. You are the Almighty's chosen. Now act as such and control yourself, hero. Oh. Van. Why?
The whisper of the hero's blessing is no more. With impulses silenced, my blessing is out of reach. As such, I shall execute the final urge I was given. Starting with her, the girl who bested me will fall, and so will evil.
Wait.
You with him?
Even with my power, I cannot stop her alone.
She's even stronger than a water archfey? Can you tell us exactly what we're up against?
Despite everything, it was not my intent to out one of my kind. Suppose it's far too late for secrets. The being you call Lavender is a calamity.
No way.
Yes, she is one of the Archfey Ketu, avatars of power and destruction, inviting catastrophic disasters since the time of this planet's creation. As civilization advanced, the ancient elves and dragons wiped out the Ketu, leaving her the sole survivor. It was my belief she had sequestered herself within a jungle.
Okay, so we've barreled right past legendary and straight into mythical.
Any thoughts on a strategy? A mythical archfey and the ultimate champion of mankind are on their way as we speak.
No choice but to talk this out. It's now or never.
Talk this out? You don't seriously believe that, do you?
It's gonna come to blows at some point. And whenever that happens, we'll be ready.
Ready to talk down an out-of-control hero?
Yes. Just think about it. The unwavering hero we knew before is now second-guessing his resolve. Give me some time and I can convince him.
Trust in Red like I do.
And I'll back him up if it comes down to it. So please, let him handle this, Tisei.
What crazy idea do you have in store?
I'm gonna settle things one-on-one with Van.
You want to fight him all by yourself?
Sounds crazy, all right.
Maybe a little bit. Anything could happen, you know. Call me crazy or just plain stupid, but think I'll win.
If all is decided, I shall create a barrier to minimize damage. Would any of you be willing to help?
More than happy to help.
I can lend a hand as well.
Now, if there's someone who can defend the village...
Don't worry, Mr. Crawley, Wally, and I are on it.
Okay, looks like we're set. Give it your all out there.
All right!
One more thing. For good luck.
Thanks, Ruti.
At long last, I can reclaim my title right after I kill you. Beyond, she is the hero Ruti, yes? This is my destiny set forth by Lord Demis. And in order to fulfill that destiny, I must first slaughter that girl. And when I inherit the obsolete hero's power, I will save the world as the true hero.
That's stretching it. You don't know what to do with yourself anymore. It's sad watching you create meaning where there is none.
You are mistaken.
Am I, though? What's your hero's blessing telling you?
To slaughter the obsolete hero!
Could it be that you don't feel anything at all?
What have you done to me, Guidebearer? Do you know how painful this is? To feel doubts creeping in, clouding your inner voice?
Everyone doubts themselves. It's just a fact of life.
The hero is above that! I refuse to accept this!
I did, so why can't you? Accepted it over and over, while fighting the army. The entire time I was afraid, asking myself every day if what I did was right or wrong. And after my brother left the party, those feelings worsened, until I didn't know what to think anymore. At some point, I shut myself off from people I could trust, and yet, they're helping me out now. After all this time. Look at us now. We've become an actual party.
Shut up! A true hero
Quit running, Van! If being the hero is what you want, quit running from the doubts you have. Face them head-on courageously.
Confront it?
That's right. No matter how painful things might get, stand firm and walk your own path. That's what you call courage.
A hero is completely immune to fear. That alone is good enough.
And as the guide, my job is to show you the way. So fight me, with that sword.
The bronze blade?
This is a battle between the hero and the guide. Strike me down where I stand, Van. Do that and you'll find your answer.
Very well.
Don't listen to that liar, Van! Not another inch from you. Move or die, Rich. You heard what he said. This is between hero and god.
I'll tear out your tongue. Any fool who gets between me and my beloved will beg for death when I'm through!
Say what you will, but my love is fighting too. And I won't tolerate anyone threatening him. Faye, the hero, even the almighty Demis. And if you try to interfere, you'll die.
We stop our swords at the last moment. And the loser will admit defeat. Is that the outcome you wish?
Not today. This ends when one of us goes down. A real fight.
A real feast is rage upon you! Martial arts follows approach!
Stay out of this, Lavender.
Foolish girl! You're in my way! I'll show you!
Beyond what we feared. We cannot let her break free as she is. So we must end this here.
Lightning of judgment!
Sacred shield!
Victory is mine. Healing Hands Mastery. Reflection.
Sure took you long enough. Never call it early.
You held the power of the hero.
Yeah. Ruti infused the ornament right before our duel. Face the facts, Van. Ultimate skills can cancel each other out. You're fundamentally mistaken there, Van. On the surface, you might have thought this was a duel between guide and hero. But take all that away, and this was a fight between two men. Blessings alone weren't enough to decide the outcome. That's a small part of what makes us who we are. Damn you. Embrace it, Van. It was that emotion that was making you waver. You get it now? Think back to our mission together. Didn't it feel like you lost to me somehow? You knew the kid would have been a goner without our help. Because of your pride, you felt undeserving of the gratitude she showed you. For the first time in your life, you felt what we call disappointment. It feels heavy. Sure does. Now get some rest, and we'll talk later.
Van! Wake up! Open your eyes, please! Van!
Lavender, where are we? Hey, sleepyhead. Sleepy what?
Release me this instant, you good-for-nothing bum! Can't you see Van needs me? A curse on you for keeping us apart!
Keeping you from going berserk, you mean? Now, just pipe down and deal with it for a bit, okay?
I'll deal with you, all right!
Desperate times call for magical mending. How do you feel? Far less than heroic. Sure does suck getting your tail handed to you by your sworn nemesis. Is that your attempt to humiliate me? Tell me, what became of Albert and Lubo? Recovering from their wounds. Albert's regained consciousness, while Cardinal Lubo is laid up in bed. Took a while before he was treated for his injuries, so he'll definitely need more rest. Because of me.
What now, princess?
I think some fresh air will do us good.
Guides and heroes only. Sorry.
Hurt yet again and it's over for you, bum! As in, good night forever. So say your prayers! You hear me? Say something!
How's your blessing?
It has returned to me. I can feel the impulse once more. I have no desire to see another in pain.
Good to hear. Considering you went through some pretty heavy emotional turmoil, it must have made your blessing go berserk.
Turmoil, I see. Perhaps disappointment was a stranger to me for so long. Am I now unfit to be a hero?
Van, a blessing by itself doesn't turn you into the hero. Don't go around saying you're the hero. Act like one.
I do not understand.
Asking yourself what it means to support and protect others. Listening to guidance when offered. Wavering and worrying. And yet always striving to be a better person. That's a hero in my eyes.
So then, what is my role?
Good question. I'll be honest with you, you're one ignorant guy. You lack perspective, and your sword's sorry.
Hey, I reject that!
Name one strategy you have that isn't brute force. One counter and you hit the ground. Keep it up. Don't change a thing. Understand your emotions and accept that you're human, first and foremost. That might make you weaker in the moment, but trusting your friends, that gives purpose to your sword. Strength will return to you, and that is when you will be the truest hero.
The truest hero?
First off, try listening to Esta's advice. Talk to her about anything on your mind, not just about being a hero.
After all I've done, would she welcome me once more as a travel companion?
So long as you desire to be the hero and learn from your mistakes, you can lean on her as your personal guide.
My guide?
She may not have the blessing, but that doesn't stop her from looking after you. And believe it or not, no one in their right mind would cast their lot with a brat like you if they didn't care.
Wicked thing to say. And yet, I do deserve it. Say, Gideon, would you join my party if I asked you to?
Sorry, kiddo, but I'm already Ruchi's guide, and I don't plan on teaming up with a new hero.
What a shame. If only our paths had crossed before I awakened.
Van, when did your blessing change?
How did you know?
While we fought the demonic army on the battlefield, you never made a single appearance there. Too busy living in a monastery?
Does nothing escape you? Yes, the change. Like Lubo, I had the Cardinal's blessing. Until one day, I awakened anew. I believed it was a miracle Lord Demis granted me. I renounced it all to embrace my calling as hero.
I see. So you had to suddenly change paths and lead a completely different lifestyle. That sounds rough.
Very.
Your future's bright, and all in your hands now. Are you leaving soon?
Of course Wait. On second thought, let me consult my party first. Lavender?
You're back! No funny business, right?
I'm fine. Really. Lavender, you've been faithfully by my side. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Pardon me. How do you fare, Cardinal?
Hand over my drinks and cigars, then ask me how I fare.
You men of the cloth.
Van visited recently, came practically begging for my forgiveness. As if that wasn't enough, he asked me to rejoin him.
And what was your answer?
Acceptance, of course. Troublesome as he can be, no matter his sins, that boy will save the world one day. My divine ambitions made real, and all I need is a hero. Even so, his words of regret were most surprising. Esther, you surely put him up to it, didn't you?
No, I did nothing of the sort. Van's had a true change of heart. He seems to be truly remorseful for what he's done. He even sought forgiveness from Albert and the mayor. Imagine their surprise to see him bow his head.
All thanks to that Gideon, a divine addition to our party. But a man can dream, can't he? Theodora de Philo?
And who might that be?
You're a terrible liar.
You're really good at this. Mr. Hero!
Not another step! You're scaring them! What do you want?
Their fear is my fault alone. Forgive me. Please. Your home. The lives you live. If only I'd asked about that earlier.
Come play with us, Hero.
Sure.
Yay! Let's play, Mr. Hero.
Whose turn is it again?
Is this torture? Someone tell me why Van has to go around apologizing to people.
I mean, this was his idea, Lavender.
Sure, but it's like watching my darling become a totally different person before my eyes.
Are you falling out of love with him?
Don't be ridiculous! If anything, I love... This wasn't supposed to happen.
Guess what? Our meat is top-notch. Think booze will cheer you up?
Oh, you bet it will! Bring on the snacks, too!
Atta girl. Libation's coming right up.
All done.
Hey,
Oh, hey. What a surprise.
just so you know, I hate your guts. And I'll never ever forgive you for raising your sword to Van. Got it?
Well, he cut me first, so we're even now.
Take that!
Wait, is this a blue sapphire?
As thanks for looking after Van.
How did you find this?
Rit and I had some drinks, and she mentioned her good-for-nothing lover needed some rock for an engagement ring. I could get my hands on gold if I asked the fairies, but if it's what you want,
How do you Archfey do it?
find the answer at my altar, boy.
Sure.
Don't screw this up! Huh? Where's that fairy? Waiting for you. Let's get drinking. Someone's in a better mood.
Seen my fair share of sapphires, but this one sure takes the prize. Her ring will sparkle like the moonlight with this rock.
Really?
None to rush, right? Nope. Slide this way, Red. I'm closing up shop for the day. Mick, dear, get my jeweler's tools for me. No, never mind. Stay put, I got it. What are you doing, pal? Don't be shy now.
There. Hey, Rit, come on down for dinner.
Oh. Did I miss an important date or something?
You didn't. Don't worry, Rit. There's something I want to give you.
Huh? Is that a blue sapphire? No, you didn't, Red.
Listen.
I'm listening.
If you don't mind, could you... No. I mean... My love. May I have your hand in marriage?
Red.
I'm in love with you, Red. From the moment I first saw you, that fateful day in Lagurvia. Even though I may not be the hero, and I'm far from the knights or kings that princesses deserve, Rizlet, I promise to make you the happiest woman. And promise to make you breakfast every morning until the day I die. Nothing would make me happier.
I should be the one asking you. Darling, would you please marry me? Marry me because my heart belongs to you. Because even when we grow into old and wrinkly grandparents, spending the rest of my life with you is all I can ever ask for.
Red.
Pinch me. Am I dreaming? Red!
I love you.
Congratulations!
Thanks a lot, everyone.
Look at you now, Sir Guide. Together at last with your beloved. Glad I'm in Zoltan to witness you thrive. So are we. Rit, dear. My friend will have a lifetime of happiness because of you. So thanks.
I would have thought that years later, our friends would be engaged.
People change. In fact, you've changed some yourself.
Any stories you can share of Esta's former life? I would love to hear them.
That does sound insightful.
I'll fill you in.
Apparently, our Esta saw Ruti and the others as threats back when they first met.
We are not talking about that.
Big brother,
Tell us more about yourself instead.
we wanted to congratulate you. You know, again.
Tisei.
You two are absolutely glowing together. It's like a miracle in front of me.
All worth it in the end. To hear that from you.
Yep. Suppose it's my turn next.
Come on, kid needs more meat than that.
Please don't. I have no need for entrees.
Good idea.
Tasty meat, here I come!
Now let's plan mine. Looks like you need to hustle, Esta.
Wait, what?
The hero's journey isn't an easy one. I know that all too well. But unlike Ruti, Van desires not the slow life, but to fight. I don't have it in me to tell him that he's wrong. Before he goes on his way, I think I'll continue to play my part in Van the Hero's story a bit longer. Van,